What's going on, everybody? I'm CaptainRoBear, and this is Eberron Arc 1, Episode 1.
You know how many months I've been waiting just to see Tim flex? So long. You thought you were thirsty for those muscles? Oh, God, give them to me.
I'm flexing right now.
Yes. Yes, my day's complete.
Enjoy it.
Am I the only one that got weekly picks?
Not fair.
Wait. You sent him weekly pics and didn't send me anything. We're having conversations after this.
That's what happens
He's
when you
a
won't have
subscriber
GCX.
to my OnlyFans, so
Welcome back, everybody. The Wednesday gang, or actually the original Thursday gang, is back together again. +1 with the legendary Cletus Buford himself. Finally.
I'm doing the thing that Tim was doing just now. Look at these things, man. Look at these guns.
Now,
Does this mean that I also get weekly picks?
I'm just upset that I don't have your Hero Forge flexing, because that's totally possible.
Yeah. Oh my God, the cell animation.
When I slapped that cowboy hat on, originally it just had like a leather band around it when you sent me the original picture, and then I decided to go full Burt Reynolds meets Dallas Buyers Club, and I was like, oh man,
little fanciness to him.
we just need a peacock feather in that thing.
Toss a nice feather in my hat and call it macaroni.
Call it macaroni.
Let's go.
Love it.
Yeah, so guys, this has been a long time in the coming. We've teased wanting to play in Eberron for a while now, but generally because all of us have never played there, it was going to take a little bit of time, get some basics down. We're still not masters of the Corvair, but we're getting there, you know? So,
Oh, man. What do you say, Corvair? I was kind of hoping it's more like a Pontiac Firebird. You know, I was hoping for that Thunder Chicken on the hood.
I mean, Keith Baker had to have named it like because he's got a love for like classic cars, right?
I hope.
But it's beautiful. Everybody that is sitting here on the table, except for Radio, who I met in my chat as Captain Dogpoop, gloriously so long ago at Mixer. Everybody else here is all because of a con meetup and us going, hey, we should play D&D. That's how me and Tim met at D&D Live. Then I got to meet Adam at his Corsair party. Corsair looped in his friend Tracie that said, hey, should we play some D&D? And me and Mr. Cletus met at a PAX West, it seems like centuries ago now.
Centuries. And we got drunk together, and it was beautiful. It was a magic night.
It was a
That's
very
the
magic
common
night.
theme for all of those meetings. is alcohol.
But Cletus and RoBear drunk is a different drunk. That's all different.
There's a lot of bloodstream, man. Team Beefalo
There's a
rolls
lot
deep.
of hugging. There's a lot of hugging.
I'm
I'm wasted. You want a hug?
I am so happy to get to RP with you guys. He has no secret to love, and he has no secret to RP. He has been in the scene quite some time, so I'm very, very honored to have you at the table, trying something completely new, thrown in a wild setup of numbers and buttons and weird tabletops. So thanks for taking the plunge with us. I love you, buddy.
I guess you couldn't have done a better setup either, because you gave me the whole tavern and everything. So you just threw it all on the table.
It's make believe, man. How can we not? And all you lovely people out there, it's good to see you, Pods, and the rest of the community and everyone who's joined up. I love you very much. I miss you guys. I can't wait till we can see each other again. It will be glorious. And by the way, I think
Soon. Mixer soon.
very because I am a social drinker. 2020 is probably the least I've ever drank since I was 16.
Your liver is like, oh, this is amazing.
Yeah.
So good.
Me leaving
But your
my
soul
own
hurts.
tavern put at least 10 years on my life. walking away from a fryer and unlimited draft beer.
Yeah.
But my partners over at Voodoo Ranger, they got me covered. Thank you guys for sponsoring me for a whole another year in 2021. We appreciate you all very much. I don't know who won the bracket. I saw 1984 was squaring off against Imperial, which we all know it's probably going to be a slam dunk on Imperial. The real battle was Juicy Haze versus 1985.
I'm still team higher plane, 100%.
Hey, we will always be team higher plane. They can't take that
Ride
from
or
us.
die.
Drinking a Juicy Haze right now.
But you know, the problem is I'm now officially out of higher plane, and it's sad.
Welcome to my hell.
But we appreciate them very much, and D&D Beyond for the insider access. Thank you for powering our lovely setup, which you guys will see is once again set up like last Thursday. You can actually kind of half-ass see what we're doing besides just tracking dice. So I'm very excited for more information that's like legible for all you lovely folks. But we need to get this story kicking. We're gonna go with just a quick round robin of who and what you're playing, and then we're gonna dive right into this sucker. Radio, what are you teasing? What do you choose finally? After much threatening.
I am playing College of Lore Bard, a Kalashtar in this Eberron world, and I cannot freaking wait to dig into this guy and everything that I've written behind him.
Explain without giving too much, what is a Kalashtar?
So Kalashtar are basically humans, but their soul is bonded with the soul from the Nightmare Realm.
Oh man, that sounds really strong.
Hey man, just do me a favor and don't harsh my vibe. I'm just gonna sit here and play my lute for a while and
My vibe,
just
dude.
I need some mellowness, and you're bringing some non-mellow vibes to me. All right.
And I cast Fireball. Wrong games. Damn it.
By the way, I don't even know how that card was tucked up in between the logos like that. I couldn't do that again if my life depended on it. That was awesome. What are you playing, Timbo?
I am playing Garomesh. He is a human fighter.
I finally wore counterspell out of you in one campaign, didn't I? You said, I'm not going to work on RoBear's farm no more.
It took everything I had not to play a magic user just so I could have, you know, counterspell and magic missile again.
Well, you know what? I know exactly when and where our lore bard is going to get that counter spell. So I'm enjoying my life counter spell free for a short period of time.
Well,
I've already got it.
the good thing is you won't be bolt free, because you'll have some stuff coming at you real fast, real quick.
Yes, the other dreaded. But we'll save that for when you get into your character. Cletus, first time at our D&D table.
First time even at a table on internets.
Oh, that's right.
On the
You
internet.
technically weren't playing D&D system before.
Yeah, I wasn't playing it last time, so I was doing some weird stuff, some interesting weird stuff. But
I remember my first time. I'm stoked to have you here.
Bard, and I run the finest tavern in all the lands. Literally, everyone's coming for it. Everyone knows. Every city knows about our tavern.
I am
We
excited.
also have Voodoo Ranger.
man
I don't
knows how
actually
the
know what the heck my
sponsorship
bard
game
is,
goes.
so I'm just gonna go ahead and say that he's a guy that does stuff. So Mr. RoBear can explain.
he's a storytelling bard, folks. And
There you go.
It'll be a fun dichotomy until both of these bards become leveled and they destroy my entire campaign because
Yeah.
they're absolute world enders.
I was literally
each
gonna say
other.
nothing destroys a D&D campaign or a GM's heart like two fucking bards in a party.
Battle the bards.
I'm lucky.
So horrible.
I get to have a little bit of time until Cletus realizes just how powerful he is and crushes all my hopes and dreams. Once he has his Peter Pan moment, when he realizes, Peter, it's you. You can kill everybody on the board right now. Yeah, he's going to be playing Storytelling Bard. It'll be fun. We get to play off two different styles. And I think this is a good example for everybody back home as well to show you that, like, bards are not one-dimensional. Bards don't just have to sing songs. They can literally do everything. So be creative about how you inspire. And I think that's one of the important lessons.
I definitely ain't got a singing voice, but I sure will talk your head off.
Could you tell me a story?
Oh, we'll be getting to that. Oh, guys, cards aren't they're not rolling in chat. Let me fix that for you guys. Don't worry, I'll get all those cards refunded back out to you. We got a few things going all at once. Oh my goodness. Even the wifey's here. Thank you. Adam, who you playing?
Well, I'm going to start this off by saying I don't have magic missile, so I'm already screwing myself. That's the only auto hit thing you can do. I am playing a monk with a bit of flair in the cleric domain. And yeah, he is a Earth Genasi, and let's just say that there's a balance to everything. And he's a little weird. But you'll see.
Beautiful. Tracie. Big shocker.
Hello, everybody. The biggest shock of this group is what I am playing. For the first time ever, Miss Magitek is playing a half-orc. Generally, I've played lots of things, but I've never played a half-orc, and I've never played a druid. So hi, I am playing a half-orc druid for our Eberron campaign for the first time, and I am very excited.
First time playing a druid?
Yes, druid and artificer are the two classes that I've yet to play ever. So I wanted to try something different for this. And I was like, let's go full different. So I'm not going to play an elf, and I'm going to play a druid. So, yeah! I know, everybody's shocked that I'm not playing.
I'm so proud of you for getting out of your comfort zone.
The elves in Eberron are really cool. The Valinor elves, they have a lot of really cool lore.
20
And-
minutes.
I'm really
Also-
surprised you resisted since we're right next to them.
I know! I know! They have such cool lore at Eberron, and I've decided not to. But you know what the orcs also do? Some would say orcs are almost very much like elves in Eberron, because they're very in touch with, like, spirits and nature and things like that. So you know what, I feel like I'm still kind of getting that aspect out of it in this character, but yeah, I am excited to try something completely new.
I wish everybody could have seen your mood board, because your mood board was a big mood with yeah, it was definitely it was hot girl orc summer.
Yes, I got lots of character inspiration. Yeah, half orcs can look really cool. They don't all have to look like what you would typically. Yeah, exactly.
Not everyone
exactly.
has underbite.
Yes, precisely.
I have an overbite.
Yep.
No thanks, I choose life.
And as I posted in the Discord, by the way, we do have an Eberron show talk thread that has started up, because I'm remembering to get on my game and actually open those wonderful threads up. So we got a place to talk to the show, but I am playing an artificer for the second or third time, but this is the first long-term commitment. I will be playing Recoil, the Warforged artificer, smuggler, and has a big cannon. And I'm so excited.
I almost panicked there when you started saying big, and then you had to stop.
I have an extremely huge, massive, swollen cannon.
Thank you, Cletus. You and me, we're on that same length right now.
Yeah.
Well, you're a storyteller, so
Got a raging clue.
My first song, There Once Was a Warforged from Nantucket.
had a big old gun, and
I
he.
got a
never mind.
story about a giant cannon I want to tell you.
Oh my goodness. Thank you all for the silly support out there. You're wonderful folks. I hope you enjoy this story as much as we do. Just to preface things, wonderful Tracie is here for the first arc. She's going to join us into the first week of next month, so we are happy to have her here while we can. Once again, just a small rental, but you know, she only killed Daggalt Neverember the last time she was here, so
that I always say this, but one of the coolest moments I've ever had in a D&D session was on Tormund's Quest. So
I love it.
Great.
And we took out insurance, so if she leaves damaged, it's okay.
Well, I think it's time to kick things off. We begin our story in a new land, leaving forgotten realms far, far behind, to a war-torn continent, Corvair, the land of Eberron. Far in the southeastern corner, there lies a land called Kebara, a literal frontier for those last survivors, refugees, and misfits that no longer seek to be underneath the rule and thumb of any of these other nations inside of Eberron. It is a place where you can literally start over and live off the fat of the land. It is both full of sand, mountainous, tropical, and desert. A frontier packed with adventure in any single direction. As it is nestled up next to Adder Bay, there is frequent traffic in and out of the port, currently the main connection of how goods are frequented and traveled within the area, coming in to a town by the name of New Throne. New Throne connects through a winding river much like the Mississippi, where barges and riverboats run to a small mountain town far up north. Currently, this connection is one of the few within the area. There are only a handful of actual settlements in this area. One controlled by the king in New Throne. We pick up outside that system in the literal frontier. And it's so fitting that we pick up an area that is literally called Hope. Because our last campaign, we left off naming that district that we built back as New Hope. And a very, very fitting carryover we come to this settlement. One where there are a small but thriving population of individuals that have wound up in Kebara one way or the other. And it just so happens, in a very, very fitting style, like most C-list D&D stories starting in a tavern. However, it's not just any tavern this time. It's Cletus Buford's tavern, damn it. So I feel no guilt whatsoever getting to pick up inside one. In this small collection that is known as Hope, we dwell in a very, very tiny settlement. If you're from the rural United States, it's the kind of place where there's a post office, you blink, and you're already through. This is the land that we pick up in. Just to give you a little bit more of a taste of how cut off from the rest of the world we are. To the west, soaring mountain peaks completely cut off most easy passage in this small peninsula of Kebara. On top of that, it takes mountain passages to get through. On that opposite side is the desertification. If we live on the tropical side, there must also be an arid, a massive stretching desert on the other. While there have been boisterous talks of bringing in lightning rail, cutting a swath through that desert into the mountains, connecting to our barges and riverboats, it hasn't happened yet. So we pick back up inside this small town, inside of the district called Hope. Leightash, currently out front of a magnificent dive bar that you've called home more than once. Let the audience know what's going through your head at the moment before you dip back inside to the comforts of the fire and conversation that small town life thrives off of.
Sitting out in front of the bar, smoking a cigarette, down to the last bit of this hand roll. Just disgruntled by how out of it the crowd is on the shit he's been playing. Everything is just, it's not hitting today. Tips are low. Crowd seems to be off. He's just trying to center himself on this last bit of tobacco before he goes back in, starts to pick the guitar again. There's off days and there's good days. It's just an off day. Just do the best you can. And remember, this is to pass through city. Just to pass through city. Only here for a little bit. Okay. Last draw as it burns his tongue and he flicks the end of it onto the ground and crushes it out with his foot.
Question for you, Leightash. Currently in Wormcrest, and this is your pass-through, what has been your intentions of your next destination? Has it been the big city?
I'm drifting from town to town looking for someone. And it's an endless search. Just looking through the people. trying to find a needle in a haystack. But it's a search that has to happen. Playing to live, living to play. And looking.
Is anyone else out in one of the most important social institutions in all small towns, the outside smoker circle? Just Leightash. Go ahead and push forward on that tavern door.
Gonna push his way in. Ah, that wonderful stink of BO and stale beer on the floor. What can I see in this tavern? What does this tavern look like?
Roll a perception check. 15. Cletus, please describe the inside of your humble but welcoming domicile.
Tell you right now, it don't smell like BO. And it don't smell like you described it, mister.
I was waiting for it. I'm like, how rude.
I don't know what you're sniffing.
I've been in lots of dive bars in my time. They all smell the same. But what does it smell like?
I would say it smells like oak. Very strong hint of oak. The entire room is wood from wall to wall. Every inch of it, from tables, chairs. There's a giant mirror in the back. It pretty much covers almost the entire room. Probably one of Cletus's favorite things, having that mirror. There's music playing in the background. Probably music that was replaced by you when you left, just a temporary holder. A lot of drinking, a lot of conversations. And I'm currently holding a glass and doing exactly what I should be doing and cleaning it.
Cletus, like all bars, what is your most prized possession that sits back behind the back bar? What draws everyone's attention in besides your conversation?
Is this a trick question?
No, this is your imagination.
I'm assuming you're talking about the finest liquor in all the lands.
Yeah.
Cletus's Tavern, known for its extensive stash, one that it's held in quite private stock from any of the eyeing taxes of New Throne. Backdoor channels have allowed this fine brown.
We're literally waiting for the train to go through so that we can get more. We're the only ones for miles.
It is a well-kept secret. Anyone else inside at Cletus's Tavern right now within the party?
I'd probably walk in about this time.
Following that stench of BO that's obviously coming off Leightash, because it smells of wonderful oak inside here. It's obviously the uncouth man in front of you.
His upper lip.
There's a roaring fire that's back behind that bartender, illuminating, almost casting a legendary presence. Cletus, what do you look like standing back behind that bar?
It's actually not probably as amazing as we say, but he's wearing like a just a good old fashioned leather coat, nice cowboy hat with a giant shiny, I want to say like an emerald in the top. He's wearing a pair of fancy goggles that his father fashioned for him before he passed away. He doesn't take them off even inside, so most people are like, what the hell are you wearing goggles inside for? He's got a gorgeous mustache and a beautiful beard, about as gray as you can get. And that's about it. Just very bartendery. Very bartenderish. Oh, and a towel over his shoulder. Even while he's cleaning the current glass, he's even got another towel over his shoulder.
Always.
He's always ready for a second glass.
Can't forget the towel. Go ahead and roll a perception check.
You asking me to?
Mm-hmm.
This is where you'll have to do the teachings.
So, the lovely piece of perception is in this big cylinder in the center of your screen. You scroll all the way down. There's perception, performance, persuasion, religion, sleight of hand, stealth, survival. You click over by the persuasion number.
Is
Oh,
that
good
correct?
God. +9.
Wow.
Let's go. 19 on the board. You look over at this new individual that's just walked into the tavern. Describe yourself, Adam. What do you look like to a T?
So, very different. You see very simple clothing. In fact, he's got most of his arms are showing, and there seems to be like wraps on his hands. And he's got like one kind of soft leather kind of like padding on one of his shoulder that's, you know, kind of snakes around across his entire body. He's got kind of like dreadlocks kind of locked back into tied behind him, kind of straight back. But the biggest thing that you would know is that his skin is very like earthy tones, and it almost like, depending on where you look, the color and hue shifts. You'll notice like right underneath his neck, it's almost like a vibrant light brown, and then you have accents of, you know, dark earthy clay, and you see these like occasional subtle little like cracks, almost like that you would see when mud dries in the desert, kind of all around. And he just seems to be covered in a little bit of dust, just like always.
I just
And
wanted to
he
know what it would
walks
be like to
in-
go to Burning Man with you.
Yeah. and he walks in, and he's got his hands like clasped behind his back, very proper, straight up, and just kind of like immediately walks forward to the bar.
Go for
I
it.
feel like I cut out. Okay. And he would walk up to the bar, and he would like kind of place down like a gold piece. Hello, I would like a glass of whiskey, please.
All right, give me a minute. I'll take care of that. 1 second.
Appreciated, friend.
What's your name?
Oh, I am Umber. And yours?
My name's Cletus. Cletus Beauty.
Ah. Is this your establishment, Cletus?
This is.
I like the smell. It is nice.
Good, because I've heard others don't.
There was a gentleman I followed in that didn't smell quite right.
Oh, you talking about Leightash? That happens all the time.
Well, most say that.
Speaking of Leightash, play something.
So I walk up. Cletus, let me get an ale before I go on stage, please. I need a drink. I need something to wet my vocal cords if I'm gonna, sing for the bar.
Okay, where's your gold coin?
Come on. You have some amazing ale, but a gold for an ale is a little pricey, even for this wonderful establishment.
It's not just one ale. This has been your running tab since you got into town. You've gotten yourself
you
up.
owe me a lot of money. I'm not gonna put this one on the tab.
Leightash, I need you to roll a persuasion check with disadvantage.
Persuasion. Oh. I don't even need to throw a second time.
The dice tell the story.
Now that you remind me, don't you have a big tab running?
Matter of fact,
don't you owe me extra?
it's actually 4 gold with that nat 1 that he's gotten himself into.
I mean, it's been a slow day. If I can get a little extension on the payment and just have an ale now before I go on stage.
What do you think, Umber? You think I should let this man pass again? Give him the free beer?
I would say that he needs to pay half. The balance.
I feel you're right about that.
Let me see what I can do.
We
rolling for gold?
Oh yeah, we're rolling for gold. 1d4 plus 1. No whammy, stop.
No whammies. If it rolls 4, I'm gonna laugh. So.
I didn't do it. Crap.
Oh, you did r/, not /r.
I sat there and wrote code for 4 hours. You said 1d4 plus 1. Got it. All right, here it goes. Give me that 5 gold.
My pockets just got fatter.
Go ahead and subtract 2 gold off of your 5 of the spread. Hey, why don't you get to buying something up there? I'm sorry to hear me wife in my head again.
Well, now that we're settled for the time being, can I get that ale so I can play for your wonderful customers?
Yeah, here's your ale, sir. You can have it. Enjoy
Appreciate
it. Also, can you play some good music tonight?
Cletus, this is our 6th night together. Don't I play good music for you every night?
Yeah, sure.
I will take
Been
that.
wonderful.
My friend, if I may, not to be rude, but tonight you should also possibly take a bath.
Excuse me, sir. I didn't catch your name, but I had a bath almost 31 days ago.
He's on the Asmongold plan.
I was gonna say that, but I didn't know if we were allowed to. I don't know if we can say that, but
Hey, when you publicly advertise it, it's free game.
Yeah, it's free game.
He's a good dude too. We only poke fun of the ones we love.
It is important to take care of yourself.
Well, if you enjoy the next song, then maybe you will throw a couple of copper down for a bath later on this evening after my set.
Hey, Leightash, you know there's a big old bucket of water out back, right?
Cletus, I love you, but I'm not going to swim in your horse trough just to make you happier.
All right. Well, out with the music. Let's hear what you got.
I am interested as well.
Go ahead and drop that performance check, Bard.
Oh, this is a big one.
Oh, let's
there
go.
we go.
Damn.
17 plus 6, 23. Oh, are we getting a real tune?
Long time ago, I can still remember when the music used to make me smile. And I know if I had my chance, I could make those people dance, and maybe they'd be happy for a while. February made me shiver. Every paper I delivered, bad news on the doorstep. But I couldn't take one more step. And I will continue on and play. And
I put my towel down on the table, and I reach in my pocket and I grab a gold coin and flip it towards him.
whoa!
You did good, Leightash. I'm gonna say you did good. Much better than the last 4 days.
Grab that coin and tuck it into a stinky little pocket.
There you go.
And them old boys are drinking whiskey and rye. That's the best day of my life. You appeased the two old codgers, leaned up next to the two overturned barrels back in the corner.
It's always a crowd pleaser.
Go ahead from tips and add this also back from the old codgers. Get yourself 4 silver pieces to tack on, my dude.
Thank you. Appreciate your patronage. I'll be back for another night tomorrow night, as long as our wonderful barkeep, Cletus Buford, will have me. More songs to drink.
Maybe after a shower.
That's because nobody else would have you. You're stuck with us. Goddamn, Bill. God.
I'm just gonna walk over like gracefully, and then I'm just gonna like slap him on the back.
Hey, dude.
Thank you.
Does Cletus know recoil already?
That's actually not recoil. It's just a random dude in the back of the tavern.
I was like, holy shit, recoil's dying already.
That's actually that's Bill and McDermott. They're
Oh shit. You all right, Bill?
Cletus, I'm doing fine. When he
need another beer?
When he plays a good song, you know, that whiskey just hits differently. It's been a while, and you know, the wife and the things, and you know, yeah.
I know.
Yeah, I'd like an ale.
You need another beer?
You
need another beer?
Yeah, I need a chaser. Yeah, God damn it, get your ass up there and get that chaser, Bill. Come back here. These dominoes ain't gonna play themselves. I'm coming. Old straggly man does his best Deckard Cain to get back up to the bar and snag himself an ale. Anyone else strolling through town yet?
So it's at this point that the door opens up, and all you see is just a shadow, you know, of you can't really see what the silhouette. You just see the silhouette. You can't really define the features until he steps into the light of the tavern, and you see male, short hair, like lighter brown hair, like mid to brown, medium brown hair, and he's got 2 silver streaks in it, almost like Mr. Fantastic, but higher. So they're like up here, and they kind of streak back a little bit. And he's wearing a bandana over his face, and you see one eye is very bright green, and the other one is also the same color, but the pupil is a little bit oblong, and there's like slight scar running straight down through the eye. And he has 2 vertical bandoliers that actually are also holsters, and then he's got what looks like a rifle butt that's almost as like sticks up to the door frame, kind of like the Mandalorian. It just sticks way too high. And he walks in, and it's like the record scratch. The whole bar goes silent, and he just stares at each person in the bar for a bit too long. And then once he's satisfied, he takes a deep breath. He takes off the bandana, and he goes
Real quickly, I was going to tell you.
Yeah.
In that situation, Cletus has been doing this for far too long. He doesn't pay attention to you.
Wow.
Oh, man. D&D's favorite goth boyfriend hasn't been burnt that hard in some time. I can smell the sizzle. That must be that burnt hair that Leightash has been talking about.
So he immediately walks to the bar and takes like as he's bringing the bandana down, and he just sets down a gold piece and slides it over and just says, "All I want is information. Bar's the best place to get information. I've got a gold piece for whoever has information."
I don't think I have any whiskey called information.
Doesn't even blink, just keeps scanning the room.
Perhaps maybe you should try a more honeyed approach. Hello.
And he takes out another gold and sets it on top of the first gold.
What's your name?
Garomesh of House Tharashk.
You know, I see people like you every day.
Every day.
Every day.
That's the information I'm looking for. I'm looking for another of my house.
I see people like you every single day. Coming here, walking that walk, talking that talk, putting money on the counter like they run the place. But I'm gonna tell you right now, I run this place.
So this 2 gold would be paid to you if you've seen people like me every day.
What kind of roll do you want?
I want you to roll an insight check, Cletus, and I want you to roll a persuasion check, Garomesh.
Okay.
Oh my god. Woo!
Cletus with a 15. Garomesh with a 19. Cletus. Well, it's your standard procedure to sniff out bullshit. Right now, you believe he has the face of business. And with upping the ante, you're inclined to believe him.
You got 2 more gold coins where those 2 came from?
Depends on the information I get.
Well, you asked me if I seen people like you coming to this bar for 2 gold coins.
Mm-hmm.
You put 2 more up and I'll tell you exactly what you want to know.
I lay 3 down.
I'll take 3.
For a total of 5, by the way.
Oh. Okay. Now we're talking. Let me get you a beer. So I slide behind the counter, grab a really fancy, one of my finest ales. Because not very many people put down 5 gold. Throw my towel over my shoulder, walk over, and I slam it on the counter for you. Here you go, buddy.
I don't, I sip at it, but it's basically like performance of drinking. Like, I'm not totally drinking the drink, but I'm being polite about it.
You just don't want to let me down.
Yeah.
God, please drink that golden cleat. 3,000.
Seriously. Don't let it go away.
Don't waste that Chimay.
Golden cleat dipper.
So at this point, I have seen somebody like him, but it's not, I don't know if this is what he's looking for, so I'll go ahead and let him know. I think the person you're looking for might have entered this bar 2 days ago. He looked a lot like you, had the bandana. I don't remember seeing his hair because he had like a fancy hat on, but he definitely resembled someone of your kind.
Do you know if they said where they were heading?
He said something about a train, and he had to hurry up and deal with it. He was frustrated. He drank a lot of my beer, and he stumbled out of here. That was the last we saw of him. Ain't that right, Leightash? You remember who I'm talking about?
Talking about the ill-tempered guy?
Yeah, the guy. You know, the guy.
Yeah, I remember him. Didn't pay a damn dime for anything I sang. Just stood there, gazing off into the distance.
Either.
Wait, you never told me that he stiffed you.
He stiffed both of us.
I mean, I'm used to being stiffed. I mean, this is kind of your establishment. So, I mean, if somebody doesn't pay you, it is your reputation.
I don't know. I guess it's because all the times of working with you, I got used to it.
Up until this point, we're half paid.
Did this individual cause any commotion before they left in town or here in the bar?
I mean, he got real drunk. He was real wasted.
But no confrontation.
Just a lot of stumbling. I think he knocked over a chair, which pissed off Bill. Always pisses Bill off.
Hey there, little guy. Yeah, this is amazing. Bumped into me dominoes.
You remember who we're talking about, Bill? You remember that guy?
I remember him, but he sold a little bloody, Cletus. Yeah, the little bloody. But he was drunk as a skunk. Bumped into me over here, didn't even say sorry. If I was a younger man, I would have whipped his ass.
Well, that's why Cletus threw him out, Bill, remember?
Yeah, we got him out of there. Is that the information you were looking for, sir?
It sounds close to who I'm looking for, but it might be, it might not be. There's a few in the.
Well, I gave you all the info I had. That's all I got.
You did, and I thank you kindly. And with me thanking him, that's when I downed the glass in one gulp.
Garomesh, roll an insight check. (15 plus 4, 19). So Cletus, these high rolls, they don't make you do anything that you don't want to do. They don't take away your agency. But if there's anything else that you may have forgotten or left off, there's a good chance that Garomesh will see a little bit of sweat beading up, maybe some agitation in your hands, or he might see the stone cold look of someone recanting exactly how it is.
Do remember one more thing, though. When he opened the door to the front of the bar, I remember him reaching for a very large gun that was leaned against the door. Very large, almost bigger than your gun.
Well, it is my house's job to find people, so it doesn't surprise me that if it's not who I'm looking for, that there's more House Thrash here.
While you guys ponder inside the tavern, a good ways up this mountainside to the western this tavern, Vess, you are currently making your way down the mountain, exhausted. Describe your condition and what you look like after the crash.
Vess, she travels pretty light, and basically what she has right now on her is her long brown kind of duster cloak, the brown vest underneath, a red scarf, and a staff on her back, and one bag, like a over-the-shoulder brown bag. And after what happened, her coat looking kind of shabby, and she usually has her hood up, but it's down right now. Her hair her long kind of raven colored hair is messy and all over the place. And she's kind of stumbling down the mountain at this point, exhausted, tired, probably looking in her bag to see if some of the items she brought with her are still there. She looks and she's like kind of shuffling through everything, and she sees her notebook. It's the most important thing. She clutches that. She doesn't see any of the potions she brought. Those must have been lost. But at least she has her notebook.
Not far behind you is 7-foot tall Warforged machine. Long pirate's petticoat, navy blue with gold trim, matching top hat that now bears many of the same scars from the explosion. You can see his tattered plate mail underneath the coat, currently with 2 large rope straps across either arm, dragging what little cargo that could be salvaged. Currently with both hands dragging a single cannon that he ripped off the side of his poor baby. before it was smashed to pieces.
Double-crossing sons of bitches! I'll never trust these lizard folk again.
Vess kind of looks back over her shoulder, looks behind. You're right there. I haven't seen anybody else.
I don't know what this town is in the distance, but there better be some able bodies there. They don't know what's coming.
Yes, we should probably warn them.
With that many of them, it's not just a double cross against me. They're gonna raid anything that they get to. By the time we get down the side of this mountain, we're gonna have to defend ourselves, Vess.
Oh dear. Yes. Well, I have everything I need, I think. We should probably make haste then.
Speak for yourself.
Do you need help with that? You got that?
I'll be fine.
Okay. You look like you got it.
I'm just gonna need some ethanol here real soon. Real f***ing soon, Vess.
That'll just be moral support here. You've got it. You've got it.
Strength saving throw. DC 14 as I'm pulling these two massive packs.
Oh, good. I don't have to help. You got this. I was like, if you failed, I was going to have
She
to do
says
something.
moral support. She
I
means
really
moral
wanted-
support.
I don't really want to help, but do you
Yeah.
need help?
Yeah, exactly what Beth just did.
That stuff looks heavy, but no.
As these duo making their way down the mountain, Recoil the Warforged is a smuggler. Largely making coin post last war by trafficking black powder weapons to and from the territory of Brahm. Vess, describe this area that you're from.
Vess is from the Shadow Marches, which is a swamp-like region way west of here. Basically, all the way across Kerver is where she's from. And she has never been to this side of the map. The Shadow Marches are kind of... There's a lot of... a very tight-knit family of orcs, half-orcs. Very insular. But the family kind of has a history of people known as gatekeepers, and they are a druidic tradition in the Shadow Marches they kind of protect certain areas, and she's traveling from the Shadow Marches. A kind of, very swamp-like region, and nothing like she's seen out here. So this is all very new to her as she's climbing down this mountain.
Best I would give you my apologies now for what just happened, but I think being alive will suffice for the moment. They don't always end in fireballs.
I would hope not. I'm so sorry that this even happened. I'm glad that we're all right, though.
Don't worry. They don't know who they just with.
I can see that.
We're gonna have to stop for a minute.
All right. Do you need anything? Do you need some aid? I have some herbs
I
and
need some
things.
ale. I need wine. I need mead. I need whiskey, Vess. I'm an
Okay.
01 model. I don't have the same batteries as a rest.
Oh dear. Well, let's take a quick rest for a moment. We're not far out. I can at least see some things in the distance.
I don't need to rest, Vess. I need something fermented.
Okay. All right. You know what? All right. Here. Why don't you stay put, and I'll see if I can find something for you.
Recoil takes his hat off in somewhat of a defeat. His mind drifts to his poor baby, his pride, his airship, now gone. Vess, your choice, survival or nature check.
All right. Let's go with survival. 14.
Back in the swamplands, you know, the first place to go looking for some hooch. But there ain't a whole lot of tree stumps around here.
This is true.
You do know where there are trees, there be shacks. And you can smell that fresh water.
Mm-hmm.
And after flying over the desert, it is a refreshing smell. It's trickling down to this small city that rests below the mountainside. This will be a skills challenge. DC 14 was the first measure. DC 15 is the next. Nature or survival, your choice.
All right, let's try it.
Oh,
24.
yeah.
Let's go.
Get back soon, Vess. We may have to cut and run.
Oh. Well,
You can
I've got some water if you need it.
you continue following that stream down, and you can see that this has been touched by many a fisherman before.
Oh, good.
So there's a chance you're looking for netting, anything that may have been left behind, something that a cold mountain stream could put in just the perfect place. One more survival check, DC 16.
Okay. Wow. That's a nat 20.
That's what I'm talking about. Hell of a roll. Nice job.
Let's go. First nat 20 of the campaign. Oh, let's get those nat 20s in chat. As your instincts do not betray you. But you're surprised when you look down and you find a whole swath of netting. Could have been some trout fishermen, maybe even salmon at the right time of the year. But then you, oh God. Oh, you keep pulling and pulling up. There's a whole barrel.
Yes.
That's in here. Matter of fact, it's got a branded symbol on the side. Cletus, what's that mountain spring water that you bring in that's so precious? What's the symbol you keep burning on those barrels?
Got all your supply. Yes.
Oh, that's funny.
Yes.
It's not just the catfish that go thump thump in these woods, my friend.
That's right. Y'all found my goddamn stash.
Yes.
Better not tell Cletus.
Relay this back to Recoil however you would like.
So it's basically just a whole barrel of fish.
Pooch.
No. It's all no. It's a barrel of corn whiskey.
This ain't no.
I was like, we're gonna cook some food.
You basically found the moonshiner surprise right there. There, it ain't no jug of whiskey under a tree stump.
What people are coming miles around for.
I don't need fish,
wholesome
Bess.
Tracie.
I need ethanol.
Oh well, sorry. We don't have many of your. You know what? It's fine. I think I've got some. It smells very strong. I'm just going to give you a warning beforehand. Here you go. I need to find some actual nourishment, though. But you know what? You'll take care of that.
Yeah, we can get that down at the tavern. We just need to keep hauling ass.
Yes, of course.
Oh my god. This is... I don't even have to drink this whole thing.
You just sniff it.
That seemed like a lot.
As Recoil takes down half of that barrel, long depleted. You can see a little bit of that ethanol burnt off immediately as it spouts up out of his ears. A little bit comes out of his nostrils and out the bits of copper on his lower jaw.
Okay.
Oh my.
Okay. We got this, Bess. Let's keep going.
All right. We can keep going. You feeling all right? Is everything?
Damn it, I'm
doing all
fine.
right?
That's what I needed.
Okay.
That's
Okay,
what I
good,
need.
good.
I'm sorry. Sorry. Just
It's quite all right. It's been a day. It's been quite a day. Let's keep moving then.
With that nat 20, I will not have to roll that last strength saving throw. You get me enough juice
Yay!
to get this thing pushed through. You're both going to arrive at the front of this tavern. 2 cargo boxes in tow. 1 big old barrel of Cletus's fine as well.
As you walk in, just as like you guys are about to walk in, you can just hear the sounds. I yell over to Leightash. Hey Leightash, I'm running a little low. You want to go check my stash real quick?
Oh no!
You're gonna let me go up the creek?
Hey, I need someone too. There's too many people here.
Tell you what, I'll go up the creek. Call it even on the bar bill.
There you go. I just need your help. There's people coming in. We got stuff going. I need more liquor.
As I make my way out of the front of the door, can I see the keg just sitting there?
Probably.
You see the cooperage there, and you look at these 2 massive cargo crates. This Warforge that is clearly burning hot liquor, steaming. And this orc in robes, half orc, next to him, just exhausted, looking like they have gone through pure hell.
Hey, Cletus, I think your shipment is here, and it's a couple of interesting looking people with some behind them.
Wait, did you tell people where the stash was?
No, absolutely not.
How did they find my stash?
I'm so sorry. You'll have to forgive me. My friend here was desperate. We just went through an entire ordeal, and I needed to get him something.
Hang on.
Wait, you don't need to tell me. You need to tell the boss. Come in, please.
Of course. I apologize. I'm terribly sorry. Yes, I'll come inside.
What was your name?
Hello. My name is Vess. and this is my friend Recoil.
He's huge.
Yes, he is, and he needs a lot of fuel to keep him going. We happened to find your stash. I apologize. Hey,
Cletus, this keg is half drunk. It's gone.
Wait, my stash? It's empty. It's almost empty.
Don't worry about the whiskey. We got worse things on our hands. I'll take care of it.
There's nothing worse than having no whiskey. What the hell?
Sir, you have no idea what that feels like.
I don't. I've never ran out. What the fuck? What am I supposed to do? You've done drank half my whiskey. I ain't got none to. What am I gonna do tomorrow?
Tomorrow's not gonna matter if we don't take care of things right.
That's true, because we won't have no whiskey.
But you're not gonna have any patrons if we don't get ourselves fortified and fortified quick. Where are we at? What town is this?
This is Hope.
Hope. I don't remember seeing that on the map.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Unincorporated Kabara.
Yeah.
Low
great.
taxes and dipshits. So this is Wormcrest. This has got to be. It's the only post that's out here.
Wormcrest, right.
Yes, we are a long, long way from Newthron.
Great. That's just great.
Listen, before you showed up, Leightash was playing a beautiful song. I was serving some of the finest whiskey in town, and you just come in here and tell me half my whiskey's gone?
Sir, I humbly apologize on behalf of what just happened, but perhaps when my friend Recoil explains the situation at hand, you may think differently about your whiskey.
Recoil goes over to the front. Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, I don't think you realize how important it is to have whiskey. I think you're underestimating the power of some good goddamn whiskey.
Don't worry, I think you'll find it to be a good investment with what's about to come.
As he throws that single cannon that he has ripped off the side of his airship up and begins cleaning it on the table.
I don't know what you did to piss off these scales, but they are hot, and there's a whole bunch of them. And where my baby rests up in the mountains, they're headed this way.
Cletus, what's a scale?
Yeah, who the hell is this guy talking about?
You know, in particular, scales are the terms that they refer to the indigenous lizard folk that inhabit Kabara. There are two different tribes that comprise of the Cold Sun Alliance. This in particular is referencing the tribe of Poison Dusk, a rather aggressive tribe that not only resists this frontier movement, but has just double-crossed this Warforge as well.
I won't lie to you. I run guns, and I run a lot of them. Let's just say we're lucky that they don't know how to use them yet. Half of them are downside the mountain. They don't even know what they don't even know what cargo they got their hands on. You got a whole raiding party coming this way, buddy. You're not gonna have a tavern tomorrow.
I don't like the sound of this.
Yes, these creatures are quite formidable. I can tell you that if there is as many as we think there are, this could be quite dangerous.
They turned my baby into a porcupine. They turned a whole airship into a porcupine.
Yes, we were attacked. Our airship, well, his
That
airship.
many spears. If there was a sun, it would have damn near been blot out. We didn't even see it coming.
Are either of you
I gotta
hurt?
get a drink.
I'm doing all right, though I'm a little famished. Do you have
No.
any fish, by any chance?
Making 3 drinks.
Actually,
and some
I have
fish.
a lot to eat. What exactly are you looking for, to be exact?
Well, anything that you have, any sort of, well, where I'm from, we
So
do.
Cletus reaches into what looks to be a oven, kind of a stone oven. Pulls out what seems to be a very hot, steaming pile of bread covered in cheese and
That
pork,
sounds divine.
and just smoking from the steam. And
Yum.
slides it onto the counter in front of her and says, "That'll be 2 gold coins."
Vess just like takes it in, wafts the air. Oh, that smells good. Yes, of course. I will. Yes.
Recoil slams a small coin purse up on the bar.
Compensation for the fuel and the bread bowl.
Hey man, why are you paying her for the fuel? You should pay me for the fuel.
I am paying you.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Sorry.
It's almost adorable.
Listen, I thought you were paying the lady for my liquor.
You get 15 gold pieces from Recoil.
Nice.
Damn.
By the way,
Smart
ma'am,
listen.
that is Cletus's finest dwarven bread.
Oh. Well, it smells just so good. I don't think I've smelt something baked like this from an oven since the last time I traveled. This is
That's
amazing.
what you get when you come to Cletus's tavern.
May I? And I stretch my hands out to take the bread and bring it over and take a taste.
What do you think?
Oh, this is divine. Thank you so much.
I think there's even a little sourdough in there. That I can get down on.
I can only imagine what Vess is like feeling right now.
It's just
Starving.
like
Feeling thirsty and just exhausted.
Oh,
and just
man.
eating
Yeah.
the finest dwarven bread in
Just-
miles.
she's probably just not going to talk for a few minutes as
Yeah.
she enjoys this.
She's having a moment.
Yes.
Reaching off with the piece that I pulled off just to get myself a little sample. Cletus figuring out exactly how we do D&D around here. Cletus, I'm going to give you a 1d6 inspiration die that you'll be able to use at any point in time on any roll. You'll get to add to it for your food RP. I will also go ahead and burn one of the cards that you got for it. So I'll explain this card system. Chad is able to give us wonderful boons out there, but they have to roll for it. So they struggle just like us in this game. And they have given both of us a Chef's Feast card. I'm going to burn your Chef's Feast card, breaking off the small bits of sourdough from the piece that Tracie gave me.
Go ahead. You're gonna need the strength there, and not too soon. I'm not playing around.
Damn.
Is this new? All right, a 12. Let's see.
Try to stick me a piece of that bread there. Since I'm standing right here.
Why didn't
Yeah.
you just say you wanted some, Lane?
Recoil is already breaking you off some bread, but we're gonna roll a we'll roll a perception check.
Oh wow. Wow.
Don't you have some grubby hands? You don't need to take it. It's on me, pal.
I'm hungry. Thank you.
Oh, good, enjoy it. It might be your last meal. I don't know if you got anything besides that loot over there. But if you do, I consider making sure that it works here. Oh, I'd say about in the next...
I'm gonna make an insight check.
Ooh, that is weirdly placed.
Right down the middle.
I would say soon, but not mixer soon.
The loot's really all I need. But if, it comes down to it, I've got, as he pulls back his coat, sword on one side, daggers on the other, just in case. You never know who you're going to find in these bars. Going to try and look suave, wink at him.
Good.
With that Chef's Feast card at level 6. Let's see here. 2 times level plus the proficiency bonus. Oh God, we're plus 3s. All right. So on your character sheets, you will go up. There are temporary hit points in the top right-hand corner, Cletus. We will put a 15 up in this temporary hitbox.
Holy
Damn.
snap.
That's some good stuff right there.
I'm a tank right now.
Cletus, that is the best damn bread I've ever had.
Good bread.
I mean, I immediately thought it was the discontinued lobster fondue from Red Lobster of my childhood.
Classic.
I really want some bread now.
When you make the Panera order and you get the side bread with the bread bowl and the sandwich with the bread.
Yes,
Yes.
yes,
All of the
yes,
bread,
that right
please.
there. That's my order.
All of the
Here's
carbs.
the broccoli
Angie
cheese
ordered-
soup
Angie
ham
ordered the
sandwich
extra.
with the bread on the side.
Carbs and
Angie ordered the
carbs.
extra foot long to have the extra long thing of bread.
Long live St. Louis Bread
Can I
Company.
get some bread with my bread with my bread?
Oh, St. Louis Bread Company.
Only the OGs. All right, you guys are in a preparation stage right now, whether you believe recoil invests or not. They claim that the scales are coming. This is your chance inside of RP to do what? Fortifications or have the conversations that you want?
Well, Umber's gonna walk outside. And he's gonna go to the middle of the like dusty street, if you can call it a street, more like dirt path that's cleared out. Hearing that, eating some of the bread, he's just gonna like walk out very serene. He's just gonna sit down, he's gonna close his eyes, he's gonna listen for the trees as they blow and the wind blows through and the dust kind of blows by him on the ground, and he's just gonna take a big handful and he's gonna lift it up and he's gonna stare. And he's going to place down just a small, almost like partial twig clay kind of stick. And he's going to set it down in front of him, and he's going to pick up this dust, and he's just going to drop the dust slowly and let it fall. And as he watches it, he sees the wind blow to the right. And he just kind of closes his eyes and he says a soft prayer. Kalimvor, if this is my end, so be it. But if it is not, be with me. I will keep the balance. And he'll pick it up and he'll turn and he'll walk back into the bar and he'll just say, I believe that they are correct. There is something coming. and we should prepare.
Yeah.
So Cletus. So
I'm
Cletus
aware.
Continues mending his gun.
So Cletus grabs his towel off his shoulder, grabs the glass in his hand, sets him next to the oven, turns and puts both hands up on the counter and stares very, very deep into Recoil's whatever I'm looking at eyes.
His ocular cavities.
There is, sir.
What was your name again? What'd you say your name was?
The name's Recoil.
Mr. Recoil. And now this is an opportunity for me to decide. I don't know if you want me to roll, but this is an opportunity for me to decide if I want to show you guys what I have in the building. Mr. Recoil, do you honestly think that me and my friends here, we are in danger? Can you honestly look at me right now and tell me that this tavern is in danger?
History check. 11 plus 7, 18.
I swear on my friends from the last war. That's how serious I am.
So I take like a really deep breath, big enough that you're all like, what the hell? And I sigh, letting out every little bit of air in my chest. And I turn around and there's like a silver dagger that looks like an ornament on the wall. And I turn the dagger and you just start hearing mechanical shit all around you, under the floors, on the walls, and you can see the back mirror that you've been staring at this whole time and seeing yourselves in just slowly, sounding like it's grinding like gears, drop down, and there's weapons everywhere.
Oh my god.
Armor, everything you would need to protect yourself in a war.
You know, Vess, I forgot about that other part about being in Podunk Kbara. Maybe we get a shot for the see the morning after all.
They prepared for the apocalypse out here. What is this?
We've
Some
been
would
waiting
say
for this
the-
for a long time.
Some would say the apocalypse already happened with the day of mourning. But whether we live or die, balance will be achieved.
Well, I
Yeah.
must say I'm impressed.
Drink to the philosophizer. Sure.
I reach under the counter and I pull out a bottle that is silver. It almost looks like aluminum, but it's made of very fancy metals. And I crack it open and you can smell the smells all over the room just instantly. And I lay 6 cups down and I pour just enough for each of us to get a sip.
Much
Anybody want some?
obliged.
What is it?
This
Take it.
is the finest whiskey you will ever find in your entire life.
Oh,
Just think about it being the literal distilled spirit of the river, Vess. Think about it that way.
when you put it that way.
Well, the mechanical one is right, and this is the best of the best. Then I'm glad I'm going to drink it before I die. Maybe.
Cletus
You're
looks
a
around the room and says, "That'll be 20 gold apiece."
I like that guy. I like that
Garomesh
guy a lot.
You're
Garomesh
joking,
walks
right?
up and
You're joking.
Yeah, I was kidding. Come on, Lang.
Okay.
You wouldn't pay it anyway. You wouldn't pay it anyway.
Garomesh walks up before, and grabs the cup, and he looks at Vess, and he just nods and he just, "Ma'am," and he drinks it back. Vess, you can recognize me as someone from the show.
Oh, interesting.
So you would recognize me as some of the Finders Guild.
Interesting. Okay.
My job is the title is Inquisitive of the Finders Guild.
That's
I
awful
shoot
close to Inquisitor.
Not Inquisitor, Inquisitive. There's a massive difference, and I would please don't call me that again.
Speak softly now.
And as I finish the sentence, my demeanor changes back to polite. It was just like a flash, real quick, like uncontrolled.
Well, cheers to you. To all of you, I suppose. We're about to get very close, very quickly, if we survive this.
Yeah, hey, you, two older gentlemen down there in the back.
They might be asleep. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, what? Just go ahead and put your head back.
And he falls and kind of goes down underneath the table.
Yeah, underneath the table will work. That'll work just fine.
As you guys enjoy sharing a small meal and some grade A fine hooch, you guys hunker down, but mere moments, enjoying the camaraderie of strangers in a strange place. It fills your soul cup up ever so much before you look back down at the bar at your empty cups and begin to see the bar shake and rattle. I'm gonna let you guys take a quick restroom break, refill your beverages. We will come back in just a second. I'll be holding down chat. Let's go! Oh. Oh, Cletus, if you're still there, you're amazing. I love you. Oh, how you guys liking Eberron so far? Oh, it feels good. It feels good to be back in another campaign. Digging the tone? Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, I like this D&D Western is pretty cool, right? It's a different feel. It's something I've wanted to do for a long time, but I'm glad that I waited. Don't worry, Ellie. There'll be more. There'll be more Dur to share around. Love all the new fabulous faces. Obviously, Cletus and the wonderful and beautiful Leilani for coming in and dropping all those gifted subs, and a Dragon of the Eternal Flame. Appreciate all your love. Dude, you guys have been going ham on cards as well. Thank you so much. Don't know if you can trust another campaign. TPKs are rare. They are rare, but they cut, and they cut deep. Last night definitely cut deep.
To the bone.
Dude, your DM over there, how cool is this map, man, from Dynamic Dungeons?
I had to send you a message when I saw Adam's token out there on the street, like right there at the firelight. It's like the shadow that it cast on the ground as it just kind of it just shimmered. I was like, oh my god, this is such a perfect moment. What a beautiful map this is.
It enhances our RP, and I love it. Like, it's so worth it. Interacting with these cool 3D animated maps is just whoa.
Love it. And the fact, I mean, they can't see it, but just on the outside of this bar, I've been absolutely in love with this flag that's just floating in the wind to the left-hand side. Have you seen that? It's just, it's so alive. Like right there. See, my view is just a little bit more zoomed out so I can see that. It feels like everything that's going on with that moment is just so much more into it. I love it.
It's a really cool map. I'll give them a wide shot because they really haven't got to see that, of just how lively the wind blows through the trees. There's some bats going.
Shadows on the ground from the smoke out of the fireplace. I mean, that's ridiculous.
And this is Dynamic Dungeons. I'm a supporter on their Patreon now. I can't suggest them enough. They come with static versions of these maps as well, so you get some value out of that in case you need to run without the compatibility. And I will let you guys know, this is not inside of Roll20. It is not possible to pipe that kind of video through it. We're using Foundry to pull this off. Just FYI, I don't want you guys to be disappointed and subscribe and then try to upload these 4K videos and them not work. We're actually using a combination tonight of both of the tabletops, playing music inside of my my Roll20, bouncing back and forth between this, but we're doing a good job. I'm feeling in the zone finally between these two. So, in another crazy, almost prophetic like move, I go upstairs and I cash my last Voodoo Ranger, so I have to go over to the extra taps inside the co-working space which I stream in. What beer is on tap? None other than Lizard King. You can't make it up. It's like
the scales are coming. Tapped Lizard King.
Perfection.
Freaking Pipeworks Lizard King on tap. I'm like, it was meant to be today. Trace with the clutch nat 20 getting me kickstarted.
I know. I'm so happy that survival is important. So I'm glad that I rolled well for that.
What a fun RP moment. I was, because we didn't even talk. We just knew that we're like,
nope.
We were like, okay, we rode together.
I was on your ship. Yeah.
Yeah, we're on the ship. So let's go. Yep. So you got thrown into, okay, we're making our way down the mountain. Things are coming.
Yep. And yeah, I was like, I know nothing about Warforged and like what your needs are. And so it's just like, oh, you need food? You need sustenance? Like, what do you need? No, you need
alcohol. You give me alcohol.
You've come through with alcohol and sourdough bread, all fermentables for me. You can do me no wrong right at this point.
Oh, right. Yeah, that's so true.
Hopefully I didn't weird anybody out with that giant fucking armored building.
No, dude. What are you doing?
It's amazing.
I didn't know if that was overboard or not.
No. You get the vibe at this table already, my friend.
Yeah, seriously. Like the food, the description of your food and everything, like was.
I actually make a dwarven bread.
All right, so Cletus, I'll admit this. Aside from the table, your description was so good. That's the only reason I rolled sleight of hand, is because it sounded so good. I wanted a piece of it. It's like, oh yeah, I mean that's next level pub food right there. I want a piece of that.
Cletus
In
says,
Seattle, there's a gaming bar where you can go and actually just play board games and tabletop with your friends and get food and drinks delivered.
Oh,
And,
Mox or something. Mox.
I can't remember what it was called. But
Yeah,
I think
I've been to
and,
one.
The very first night, the very first time I ever walked foot in there, it was absolutely filled with the goofiest, nerdiest kids and teens and adults. I felt so at home, and we busted out a board game, and the lady came to the table and she's like, "What do you guys want to eat and drink?" And she was all dressed down in like kind of like, the attire from the past, and the goggles and on her head and everything.
oh yeah, steampunked out.
Steampunk,
Yeah,
steampunked
yeah.
out. And she came over and I've never been here. What do you recommend? She goes, "I recommend the health potion and the dwarven bread." And I was like, okay. So like 20 minutes passed, and she comes walking back with this big, like it literally looked like a health potion from a video game. It was like a glass jar that looked like a health potion that I just picked up, and it was so good. And then she brought out the dwarven bread, and it was just this. It was so much, guys. I can't even tell you. Like after that day, I never had a moment where I hung out with a bunch of people and didn't make dwarven bread. Like, it was like, it's so good.
Sounds amazing.
I'm hungry.
I know.
Seriously.
right?
Inspiring the night cheese. Night cheese stonks just went up 70%. All right, I'm gonna go refill my Lizard King.
Do it.
Go get you some.
So am I supposed to be rolling on stuff they do in chat?
No.
So
they roll?
cards. Let's get you up with cards real quick. So I believe 40's got the cards that chat has given you. If you pop open Streamloots and look at CaptainRoBear's channel, you can see what these cards do. These are modifiers for when we're in combat, when we're in RP. You can use them whenever, but basically chat is throwing you extra buffs you can use on your turns.
Yep.
There's the link Shay just put up in chat. Go to, you can see cards. Do you still have the list of cards for Cletus?
You're breaking up a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You turned into recoil there.
I'm taking hits from my IP and I have no idea why.
So another thing that you can do, Cletus, is, so basically you want to keep track of every card that you get, right? Because that can be used, right, later to do something. I believe in the Discord in our Eberron specific, like our group chat, there's the Google Drive link that has a sheet, right, that kind of is like for all of us to use together, and on there's a tab that says Streamloots, and it has some of the big ones on it, and it has like a description of what it does as well.
So how do I know when I get one?
Chat will tag you. They'll say, hey, Cletus, you got an Indomitable card, and then you just write down, I have an Indomitable card, and then or they'll say, hey, you get a D8 Inspiration, you write down you have a D8 Inspiration. They'll always at you or tag you in the chat when they roll for it and get it. So, and then you just write down what you get. Sometimes they'll give you magic items, which are really cool, especially if you get like really high tier like eyes, right? Like that's like crazy powerful stuff. But it's something that the chat does to help us out, and it literally is a lifesaver at times. Like literally will save your life.
Yep.
It's cool. I like it.
Yeah.
I hope you don't think Cletus is picking on you, like too much.
Cletus is great.
I've been picking on him way too much, I think.
Nah.
No, you're good.
It's great.
Cletus has been around this bar for far too long. He needs to get
That's
out
his
anyway.
bar, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, divine intervention. Oof.
Oh, come on, shit. I don't pick on Adam, do I?
Yes.
Ouch. You kind of answered fast on that. I mean, you almost made me feel bad about myself.
It's because I know. No. I'm used to it. Everyone picks on me. It's okay though. This
like
is the
how
campaign.
I like how Umber's so calm about everything.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's really neat how he has that calm presence that doesn't change no matter what anybody says.
He's quiet, he's reserved. And he talks a little funny, but not too weird. But just enough.
It's measured.
Yeah. I wanted something different. Or attempted to be different, you know?
Yeah, I didn't know, Tim, that you were also playing somebody from the Shadow Marches. I was like, oh.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to look into that later.
My whole character backstory is all lore.
Oh, cool. Awesome.
Also,
I can't-
Cletus, I DM'd you on Discord, the link. So if you wanted to pull it up and then just go to the Streamloots tab, and then that way you can kind of see a little bit.
All right. I gotta make room for all the thousands of things on the screen.
I know.
No worries.
I have like 5 tabs. Of like, I
Same.
got Foundry. I got Twitch chat. I got
It's not
our
a rush,
camera.
it's-
Did you
also
find another
something
Voodoo
we can go
Ranger?
like-
Is that what you found?
When my old high school coach told me to dig deep, little did he know, he was really just coaching through that one last swipe where you go to the back, you don't even look, you just go on pure intuition and can reach, and
He looks through as the door opens, the can rises.
Oh,
into
look
the
at
air.
that.
Oh, yeah.
last juicy haze before the grocery run.
Best if used by 2019. No,
They don't last that
I'm
long
just kidding.
around here.
I was gonna say it. There's no way. That's already
Recoil
drunk.
back online.
Powered by Voodoo Ranger.
Literally have a character powered by Voodoo
Literally.
Ranger now.
Oh, that's amazing.
Thank you, Voodoo.
My character was actually gonna be a ranger who dealt in voodoo magic, but then I decided.
Wah, 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 wah.
You still got some edge to you. You're giving Tim a run for his money.
No, I did not stand in the doorway as a silhouette.
Oh my god.
I simply walked in.
Adam, work on those curls so you can get that, and then
I still love how you didn't acknowledge him at all.
Oh, don't worry. The clip of the stream will definitely be Cletus not acknowledging you and retconning it. 100%. That one's going on TikTok.
And I make way too much eye contact with everyone. Not me.
He's
Not my first
did this too many
time in
times.
the rodeo.
I didn't even pay attention to your ass.
So, in this period where you when you know that danger is incoming, inside my games, Cletus, I allow folks to kind of get themselves ready. In 5th edition Dungeons and Dragons, there's a lot of things that are supposed to happen technically during combat that we kind of allow to happen beforehand. People that need to adjust their armor, turn things on, kind of power themselves up, so it helps speed us up through combat as D&D as a show goes. As far as you, as an actual bard, we already have your mage armor on. It's already set. I leave your set on at all times. So at any point in time during this, you can role play what your mage armor looks like as it goes over. You can describe it in whatever way that you want to. It could be a clear force field. It could be a slight aura. It's your choice, your fantasy to describe. just looking over at your character, a lot of things that you have are reactionary, like Bardic Inspirations. You can give those out at any point in time during combat or right now, and they act just like the inspiration that I gave you, except they're more powerful because you have 1d8s. You have 3 of them to give before your next long rest.
So what those are my inspirations, you said?
Yes, those are your inspirations. You have 3 of them. They can be seen on your features and traits when you click them. Now, granted, there is a lot of word vomit and information here, but I'm going to help you guide through it. That's the important part.
I told you, RoBear, this first one just guide me through it.
You got it,
Be
buddy.
my eyes. If I need to do it, or you feel like it could be done, then I'll slowly figure this out as we go.
All right.
I commend you for jumping on and doing a show with us, and like learning all of these new systems. You know what I mean? Like it's great.
Hey,
RoBear's my boy.
I already knew I had a ringer, man. I just got to. I just have to teach him a few things. Cletus is a straight ringer.
He messaged me and he's like, I'm doing a tavern. I was like, done, let's go.
Well, he didn't tell you that I was gonna blow up.
No, I didn't tell him he was gonna have to fight for his tavern. Now he did.
Last game, I waited like 3/4 of the way building. This one, first episode.
Yeah, basically my mage armor is just a giant black leather duster.
I love it.
Let's go. You are.
Might be a little dust on the Cletus.
A little dust on the cleater.
Dude,
Don't let it fool you.
total Blade vibes, man. That's
Yeah.
It's the only way to do it, right? We're telling the story.
If anybody needs anything fixed, now's the time.
Recoil begins his final preparations, mending what is literally a cannon that he has welded handles on to.
You'll see Umber just like kind of standing next to him, looks down, picks his hand up, and then just starts tracing. And as he does, you almost see like bits of dust like fall from his fingertips, and you'll see some of the cracks on the cannon just kind of start to meld just ever so slightly as he also casts mending and begins helping him fix his gun.
I like your style. Watch, hey, right there. Spot weld. A little bit closer.
Now he's picking spots.
Are you good with this?
We don't have any choice, buddy. I'll take any hand I can get. Thank you.
Speeding that time up, you will open recoil up to be able to focus on something else other than his cannon. GG's. Give yourself a 1d6 inspiration, Adam.
Hey.
All right, Cletus stops, or basically takes his hands off the counter, reaches under the counter, and there is a small rickety wooden stool. Definitely something he could have gotten way better, but it's his old rickety wooden stool. The counters are shaking violently, rumbling. Glasses are clinging against each other. And Cletus steps up on the stool, shaking back and forth, trying to get his footing. Definitely not a young fella. Takes another step, gets up on the counter, just trying his best to hold himself up. And he wants to tell an inspirational speech. Not sure exactly if I have to roll anything.
Oh, just go ahead
Tell
and
it.
Just tell it. Let's
let
hear
her go.
All right, everybody, listen. We've been waiting a long time for this. At least those of you that have been here in this beautiful town. that we've made our home. We've known it was coming. We knew it was going to happen. There was nothing going to stop this from happening eventually. That's why we were prepared. I know some of you are just passing through. I know some of you like, Bill, you son of a bitch, wake up. I know people like, I know many of you have been here long enough to know that we have been preparing for this for a long time. And tonight we get to unload whatever weapons we've got, whatever powers we wield. We get to use them to protect this city. One moment at a time. So tonight, we raise our glasses together and we prepare for what may be the last fight of our lives.
Roll a performance check, Cletus. It is on the bottom of your skill sets in between perception and persuasion.
Oh, baby!
Wow. Amazing.
23.
Somebody help me down real quick.
I walk over and help you down.
Shit's shaking too much.
Wow, I feel bolstered up inside. I don't know. I feel so inspired. Thank you.
That's what I'm here for.
I
No,
can tell
literally, that's
you,
why I'm here.
love this place. We will
I do.
do our best.
I do love this place.
With that inspiration, I set the DC high because you're a man of many words. I set the DC internally at 20. With 23, you smash that.
Damn.
I'm going to burn one of your Bardic Inspirations. And I'm going to give every single person Cletus's blessing. You all have the bless spell at will when you are within 30 feet of the tavern. This isn't just the protection of his home, his business, but it is the protection of the intellectual property and the importance of the institution that the tavern is to the community.
It's called Cletus Blessing of Liquor.
So what this means, you can add a 1d4 roll to all of your rolls.
No. 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 No.
You begin to hear drums in the distance. Some of the glasses on top of the bar teeter close from rolling off, but you're able to grab them before they break. You all have but moments to choose your strategic position.
Sitting at the end of the bar, I'm just sitting there with my loot. Now look at Vest, Umber, and Recoil as I strum my loot, giving you all three Bardic Inspiration. 1, 2, 3, 1d8 to 3 you.
D8.
Y'all are gonna murder some lizards.
We are.
Now they're just prepared for my bullshit.
I think we're ready to knock this out.
I think so.
Let's funk this up. Come on. It's only lizards, right?
I hope you have a better plan for that thing. You're only gonna get one smash over the top of somebody's head.
I'm not smashing anyone with this.
I kind of hoped you would.
Tell you what, you find me a better one, I'll smash this one. Until then, I'll keep it.
So am I allowed to armor the door?
This is your time. You guys have one bit of strategic movement where you want to place yourselves, where that's moving outside the tavern, where that's fortifying a door. This is your choice.
All right, so Cletus reaches back now one more time. You've already seen the exposed mirror wall of armory and things you could use at your will. I step over to the corner, and there is also a small plaque on the wall, and it reads, "Take care of this place. Take care of it as if it was your own. Love your father." And he grabs it, and as soon as he pulls it off the wall, all the doors, walls, everything turn to armor. You hear the gears again grinding. The front door slams shut like the sound of steel. And he kisses the plaque and sets it under the bar and turns and says, "I'm ready, everybody."
With the extra spare time, Recoil's gonna help with that front door, just bracing it up. With your reinforcements on the tavern itself, its AC, its armor class, is going to improve from 15 to 17. Your tavern has 150 hit points before structural demolition.
I'm gonna go up to Garomesh. What are you doing right now, Garomesh? Like, how are you preparing?
So I moved into the center of the room so I can views of both doors and the windows, but I'm also you'll notice that I'm not in line with either door or window. And then I am pulling what looks like a large rifle off my back, and then as I pull it out, the springs open up and it is a heavy crossbow. And as the springs open up, it's already like it auto loads. It's just ready to go immediately.
I see that you are a finder indeed.
Some things don't want to be found.
And you prefer in here instead of out there?
No, it's way too crowded in here.
I have a question really quick, RoBear. You did tell me that I had the ability to make it not look like I could make it not look like we're in the tavern or something, you said? Or I have a skill where I can make it so that I can't remember, you said it was like minor illusion or...
There's a spell that you can use where you can make it, when you're on the road, feel like you take the tavern with
the tavern's there. Okay. But you did. There is a way I can like make things around me not believe they really want to do what they want to do. Isn't that one of my spells too? I can control their thoughts or inspire them.
Yeah, 100%. You have you can blind and deafen people. You can convince them to calm down. You have a damage spell that makes clouds of daggers.
Oh, the daggers. That's right. I forgot about that.
Oh my god, I even forgot you took you actually took motivational speech as one of your spells.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Hey, everybody, I'm gonna let him cast that for free. Everyone's going to add an extra 5 temporary hit points, and you have advantage on wisdom saving throws.
Nice.
Nice.
Getting out the post-it notes now.
So close.
Yeah. The first, if you're hit with an attack, you have advantage on the next attack roll that you make.
So it's +1 to wisdom, you said?
No, you get a advantage on that.
Advantage.
You'll be adding the main thing is extra 5 temporary hit points.
Okay, gotcha. I just want to make sure I do it right. Because I know we did the dagger one, and then I know you said. Sorry, guys, if I'm ruining it by asking.
No.
worries.
You're just fine, buddy.
But you said something about how I could like make. Because remember we had the stinking cloud, we had the cloud of daggers.
Yeah, we don't have the madness spell at the moment on your sheet.
Madness, that's what it was. So we didn't do that one.
No, we didn't do the madness.
Okay, gotcha. So, but I can make them calm down though.
Yeah, you could attempt.
Okay,
it's
cool.
one of those lower level ones. It's good
Yeah.
for negotiations, good for your build. All right, guys.
Got it.
I need you to put strategically where you want your tokens to be.
Right. I was gonna actually ask. That's what I was asking Garomesh was. If you want, we can make haste to the trees. Stay hidden. Strike from the shadows. I can assist with this.
Let's go. I like it.
I'll be honest with you guys. We probably shouldn't all stand in here.
Oh, yes. I think I will also probably take to outside. I do better in the outdoors. Perhaps a higher ground. Maybe the roof?
There's a ladder in the back.
Oh, perfect. You know what? I'll be on the roof. I prefer the higher ground, so I'll be up there.
I'm with you, Vess.
Great.
I'll give it
And I
hell,
will nod.
Cletus.
I'll nod to Garomesh and we will go out the back door here. And
Cletus
go to
turns a
the
giant. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, and then as we do, and as you're walking by me, like with me, and we're kind of crouching and walking, you're gonna see me like rake my hands, almost like a rake, like across the ground. And as I do, I'm gonna lift, and you're gonna see this like dust start to swirl around, and I cast Pass Without a Trace on us as we kind of meld in with the earth around us.
Because he knows that stealth check is coming, baby. Go for it.
And as an Earth Genasi, it's badass. So, and then I'll just look at Garomesh and say, "You strike from range. If any come close, I will. Well, it will be their time." So yeah, +10 to your stealth roll.
Sweet. Thank you.
Cletus then turns from the bar. Not sure where you're standing, Vess, but he walks to the door to the back, reaches behind his back or behind the counter and grabs like a small vial and then slides it into your pocket. Doesn't say anything, just slides it into your pocket. And then grabs a giant wheel, like a mechanical wheel, and rotates it, opening the door to the safe hatch to the roof.
Cool. Vess will make her way up.
Let's go, Vess.
Cletus staying inside. Leightash, what is your game plan?
I'm following you guys up.
Oh,
Cletus, are you all right up here in here? I mean, it's your
fine.
bar, so I imagine you're all right.
I'll be fine. I got a lot of drinking to do.
Do me a favor, and every once in a while, pop out of the door and shoot something, would you please?
You leave that to me. I'll figure it out.
Cryptic as always. All right, I'm going on the roof. I'll see you later.
All right. I'll move you up to that roof as well. Oh, this is awesome.
As Vess is getting ready, she begins going through her satchel and preparing different pieces of like obsidian and different herbal ailments and things like that for her, that she starts putting in her druidic staff. There's like a little opening at the top. What's the vial that Cletus
Roll an
slipped in her
investigation
bag?
check.
Let's see. Investigation. 16?
16. Cletus, is it a natural substance inside that vial?
It is.
You have a pretty good chance of probably knowing what it is. I want you to roll 1d6. Pick heads or tails.
Tails.
Whoa. What? Why was there two?
I got excited and I clicked mine. But here's the important part.
Okay.
Yours was tails.
There you go.
Perfectly balanced.
Cletus, what is in that vial?
Literally the very last drop of the liquor that you drank at the beginning of the night before it all started. The one that came from the essence of that river that ran down the stream.
Okay.
Literally the very last drop that I have available to me has been given to you.
Wow. Vess just looks at it, smiles, and she'll gently place it back and in like the little small compartment, like the safe compartment, and zips it up.
Padded.
All right. I need everybody to roll for initiative.
Oh, here it comes.
Boy. Initiative.
As you can hear these giant lizards thrashing about on each one of their backs, carrying 4 individual lizardmen decked out with large shields and clubs. From your vantage point up in the trees, you're also able to see 2 massive lizard men strolling up to the front door, as well as an equally massive lizard with an armored rider on its back.
Jeez.
Cletus is
wow.
still inside the tavern. I have him marked on the roof. There's 3 of us up top, 2 in the tree. As per my usual, there'll be lizard folk from the east, the west, and the south.
Oh, cool.
Oh
Now,
my God.
let me know, are you guys able to click yourselves into initiative?
I don't even know where initiative is. I've been looking for it.
If you right click on your token, there should be 2 swords crossed.
Yes. Combat state?
Yes.
There's no combat.
No
encounter
active
on
combat in your encounter.
There you go. Now you guys can get in. Oh, this is amazing.
Legit, are you able to manipulate yours?
I mean, I click it, but I don't see anything happening.
It's highlighted,
Yeah.
and that's about
Yeah, it's
it.
highlighted, but I don't see it.
I wonder if it's because I haven't started yet. Very interesting.
And now I can't re-click on it if I click out of it. It's just highlighting around my character. Interesting.
So you guys don't have the toggle combat state?
No.
It's there. It just doesn't do anything when I click on it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, let's see. It's funny because I can see that you guys have all done it. We're gonna learn. Cletus, you have a 1d8 inspiration from the community.
Woo.
Oh, the combat tracker is where I think. So right next to the chat roll, there's a little fist. If you go there, I think
Ah.
that's it.
Yeah, that's where it's. I'm sorry, I'm not. I didn't tell you even where to look.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
there it is.
once you do it, then you have to roll it on here. Got it.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay, so we'll have to plug it into character sheets. Oh,
Got
Cletus
it.
with a nat 20.
Oh,
It's his bar.
I rolled a 6.
so how do I? My question is, I was going to expend a superiority die to ambush, but with how this is set up. Oh, there we go. What's going on? No, maybe. What's this?
Shit, looks like you get a 1d10.
Woof.
Oh my god, I'm using
We
my
don't
old,
need it.
using all my old macros right now, and I'm like, no, that doesn't work. It doesn't work. Okay.
So you got a D10 and a D8?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Tonight, I've gotten a lot of inspiration. I am so inspired.
Yeah, I've got quite a bit myself.
I've got 2d6, 2 d8s, and a d10.
Good God.
Oh, there we go. There we go. I got the name in there. BFG Lizard Folk.
That's the big boy.
Yeah, those are the big boys. I'm about to name this guy. This is gonna be BFG Giant Lizard.
What's the range between me and the farthest lizard?
We'll
Right
get to
now
that
in
in
this
just
room.
a second.
Okay.
It's so cool that there's actually a second level to this. You can actually be on the roof.
Yeah, I wonder if I can actually put myself in that crack down there.
Yeah. You're just like,
Cool.
hi, looking up, hi.
You have windows on each side, by the way. Okay. Boom.
Notice, chat, I didn't go to any elevated position for a reason.
okay, it's got to go into. Okay, I see that. Well, thank you guys for being super patient while.
No, we're all learning.
Mm-hmm.
New system.
It's actually a pretty awesome system.
It's really cool.
Yeah.
I believe the hype now. There we go.
The water tower remembers. Omen doesn't.
All right. Here we go. Roll low.
Hey.
Oh, I just rolled for Vess. I'm sorry. Can you let's see here, remove re-roll. I think you can right click yourself and re-roll the initiative.
Yes.
It's in the encounter order. Let me better explain myself. Inside the encounter order. If not, I can re-roll it for you.
Are you on the fist? Are you on the fist?
Yes,
tab?
I am on the
Okay.
fist.
You might be able
And I
to.
Click myself. That's not my roll, is it? No. No.
Update combatants. Initiative value. Okay, so that's cool. That's how you can add it in. All right. What's my initiative anyway? Oh, mine's a -1. I'll totally take the straight up roll. I'll take the straight up roll.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
let's
you
go. This will be a good. So if I update the combatant and I rolled a 19, I'll put an 18. Update. Okay. Are you guys able to right click your name in the encounter log and update your roll?
No.
No.
Okay,
No.
it doesn't have the provisions. Okay, let me start with Cletus. To a standard roll, you got +0, so yours is fine. Leightash, what's your bonus?
+3.
+3, so you'd be at an 18. Umbra,
3 + 3.
+3,
So
you are at a 9. I believe I'll be able to do this when I put I think I got to turn you to trusted player instead of just regular player. I think you'll be able to get these permissions. Garomesh.
Mine is a +4, and then I rolled a 2 on my superiority die, so +6.
11 for Garomesh. And Vess.
I'm a +0, so just the 4.
Hey, I saw those rolls last time when we stopped in during Rime of the Frostmaiden. We're gonna banish that, okay?
Yeah, seriously. Oh God.
Also, fun fact I just found out to the players: if at the very top where the fist is, if you right click it, it actually pops out the list, so you can have your rolls there and see.
Oh,
Yes.
neat.
So, pretty cool.
All right. Beginning combat now. Cletus, deliver us from evil. You start this bad boy off with that nat 20.
Boy, oh boy.
You have
Inspired as much as I can inspire at this point, right? I'm
everybody's
giving all
got
the-
more than enough.
Giving all the inspiration I can. I'm downstairs sleeping off the liquor right now.
You do have windows on all sides. You have point of view to be able to target lizards or giant lizards.
How do I find out what's the most dangerous thing in the area?
Uh,
What do I do?
When you've looked out the window and you see this general command that's out front, these two massive lizard folk and the commander, they look very threatening. But the sheer numbers of these individuals alone, this is a full-on raid, and they're not stopping with your building. They're going to keep going.
All right, I think this is a good opportunity to find out the distance I have around me right now and the lizards in that distance. How do I find that out?
Okay, so there's a little ruler over here to the side, measurement controls.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go. Yep, so for the most part, you're about 40 feet away from,
Less than 60, right?
yeah. And I mean, if you move up to any one of these windows, you would have more than enough.
I think I'm going to start us off with Cloud of Daggers.
Get it.
Let's go. Where are you casting that Cloud of Daggers?
I think I'm going to reach deep down into my giant basket of sticks. I'm going to grab a handful of them and I'm going to begin slinging them around the room. That's just it. I'm just going to throw them at the walls.
Yeah.
I'm just going to start throwing knives because I'm angry.
Okay, you need to pick out a specific area where this 5-foot cube of daggers goes.
Is there a way to mark it, or should I just tell you?
Tell me and I'll guesstimate, because I don't know if we set up your ping. If your ping's set up, you can hold your left click and you can give me the exact point. Oh, perfect. Yes.
I'm trying to move it over to the right in the middle of those two, if I can. I kind of drew that wrong.
No, that's perfect.
I think I'm drawing too many things. How do I erase them now?
You just click on the center and you delete wherever that little center item is, and I can delete them as well. So it's not
here.
okay.
Like right in between the two of those guys, if I can.
Got you. And this sucker, 5 foot is literally just one square.
Oh, I thought it was 60 feet because it says 60 feet on it.
60 feet is the range for which you can cast it, and then it has a 5-foot cube of where the daggers go.
Oh, sorry, I misread that. I thought I was able to do 6. I was like, dude, I could probably hit all these guys, right?
No, I quickly understood.
Flying everywhere.
You can also place this on the actual door itself as well.
I'll do that. That'll be smart. I'll do that.
Okay, I will go ahead and I will mark the door with just a solitary. It's funny, like you go to like redrag and drop, and it's like you just keep going.
It tries to make new ones.
Once I get the hang of it, oh, there we go, perfect, boom. And you just start flinging these daggers out, flying out the windows. They coalesce, spinning around the very front door right now. You need to tell me what level you're going to cast this spell at. It's going to tell me how much damage they'll do when someone walks in it. You have 3 third level spells as your big boys, 3 second level, and 4 first level.
I'm going all in.
Going all in. All right. Third level spell. You can click on the literal cast button and it'll mark it off your spell sheet.
Do I roll? I'll click the cast button. Gotcha.
Bada bing. All right. Whenever somebody walks into this is a concentration. So you hold on to the spell. If you get hit, there'll be checks, but we'll get there when we get there. So at that level, sweet, it'll do 6d4 damage when we get there, when something chooses to walk into it. Front door guarded. Okay, that spell consumes your action. You still have a bonus action, Cletus. Bonus actions right now. Everybody is already inspired. You've done that. As a bonus action, you can spin one of your Bardic dice and choose one creature you see and roll that Bardic Inspiration die. The creature must subtract the number rolled on its next saving throw. So you can have a 1d8 Bane. That is incredible because it prevents them from being able to save themselves if they walk into your daggers. That is a possibility with your bonus action.
All right. I will go ahead and accept that as an option.
All right. Left or right, BFG lizard.
Let's go left.
All right. Go ahead, RP it out. You can, you can yell whatever you want at that lizard to bane the crap out of it.
So he just puts both of his hands up and just starts like flexing like Timothus. Just flexing.
Beautiful.
Don't you dare come in my tavern. I will murder each and every one of you lizard souls.
Cletus, I believe you were able to understand whatever they say. When you make a persuasion charisma check, you can treat unsettling words as a bonus. No, not there. Universal speech as an action, choose 3 creatures, which you'll be able to do that as a bonus action. You can actually speak lizard folk with using a bonus action, just to let you know. Very
That's
cool.
Right. I do remember my character has really high like speaking with people, other different races.
You are the communicator. All right. If there's no another movement you want to make, you're in the center of your tavern, you're good to go. End of your turn, Cletus. Leightash, it is your turn.
Leightash looks towards the eastern rising tide, walks his happy ass to the roof, looks over, pulls his loot down low, extending the strap a little bit so that it would cover his junk, and just nails the most dirty Locrarian chord you can think of. Real death metal nonsense as he casts Shatter right here.
Bro, did you just play a 5-string Ibanez for me?
100%. 100. Literally, the D went all the way down as low as it could go.
Drop D corn shirt with the navy blue with white stripe ringer.
The Pumas.
He's got Jinko piranhas on. He's got this thing set.
Caius is jealous of the metal that just came out of this chord progression.
What a call, Caius.
That is a Constitution saving throw, con 14 for 10-foot radius from here.
Go ahead and slap down that 10-foot radius. So that's things that you guys can do now, which is amazing.
I gotta figure out how I get it done. No.
You go over to the measuring stick underneath on the left-hand side.
There we go. And 10 feet. Perfect. There it is. There's a 10-foot stick right there. Everybody in that spot.
And you said con saving throws?
Con 14.
Con 14. All right, these will all be rolled in a group for lizard folk, and for the sake of brevity, this is gonna smack everybody here.
All 5 or all 3?
It's gonna hit all 5. We're gonna have this hit all, because you could angle this, because what he doesn't know, you can hold shift to not have to lock on to a specific gridlock.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's how you move a token, like we used to back on good old Roll20.
Cool feature. Hold shift. Got it.
Oh God, no, I do not want to. No, I don't want to exit.
I'm out.
Oh no.
It scares me when they're like, oh, the back out button is escape. Well, the back out, like you go too far. All right, con save. Got it.
Alt F4 for advantage rolls. I love that.
saving throw. Boom, coming in.
Oh, son of a motherless goat.
That'll be, we're gonna roll for that in groups, so that's gonna be the 2 most northern lizards, and then another con saving throw.
You gotta be kidding me.
Oh no.
What about Big Daddy Lizard in the back?
God, it's happening again, chat. I can't control myself right now.
Apparently not.
They're tone deaf lizards. They don't even hear a word or sound.
They don't hear any of your music.
Oh,
Oh, let's
that
go.
was almost. Yeah.
Giant Lizard Lease will take full damage. Everybody else takes half. 11 points thunder damage as that cord rings out from the sound hole of his lute and just proliferates across the top of the roof, smashing down on the forces on the east side.
Let's go. 11 points to the giant lizard. 6 points to all the other lizard folk. That still ain't bad AoE.
You gotta get rid of it now.
I think you can right click and delete it.
Yeah, you just click on the little centerpiece and it'll disappear.
There it is. Out of there. Awesome.
Dude, managing damage is awesome on this. I am very excited. Much
Yeah, by
excited.
the way, it's the west side, not the east side.
Oh,
Right. That is the west side. I was actually looking at it upside down.
Well, it depends on which
You
way
flipped
north
upside
is.
down watching.
Well, no, I figured north was that way, so that would be.
you got to remember, I'm a north is wherever the map is. All right. Any bonus action? Any
I've
movement?
ripped all my bonus. I've moved. I've ripped my bonus action. Let's see. You know what? Since I still have some movement left, let's traipse our way over here to see what it looks like on this side of the roof. That's about it. I'm playing for the entire crowd tonight.
Booyah.
I just imagine when you did that. I just imagined that. I don't know if you play Hearthstone, but that card where the EMC or whatever, all the fireworks and the guitar going on.
Yes, you are reading what's in my mind right now.
Fireworks shooting up.
That's
I mean, the only thing
amazing.
I'm missing is the pyrotechnic show, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to get that really quick.
Oh, let's go.
ETC, that's it. Thank you.
All right, baby. Let's see what you got left in you. Recoil online.
Recoil is going to take that massive cannon and he's going to point it over at the giant lizard that you just laid the smacketh down on. As it begins to charge up, I'm going to fire off a shot directly at it with my arcane cannon. Come on, baby, don't let me down, Fancy. Oh, let's go! Net 20!
Nice. Wow.
No
Net
way.
2029.
Let's go! Oh,
Wow.
If you're not going to be able to help yourself, I'm glad it was that one.
the
That is one
Umbra.
of the most destructive arcane blasts I've ever seen in my life.
Right out the
Oh
gate.
my gosh.
Them spot welds. Them spot welds.
That's right.
All right,
that
roll for
bread.
damage. Let's go. 24 points.
Woo.
Oh, that lizard had 24 hit points left. Let's go.
Get out
35.
of here.
35 hit points. Took both of us, baby.
One down. Let's keep them piled on, shall we?
Nobody's hurt yet. I don't get to shoot my healing cannon.
Piled on. Next round.
Now, where is the death button? Oh yeah, I didn't even get myself
I want you to find that.
my own DTD. Just this massive ball of radiant energy goes out of a cannon that looks very, very similar to my sweet business in all of its glory that you can see over in the Eberron talk inside the Discord. It is a platinum and gold and all things awesome with some copper rivets, and that thing just splays open as it's and just opens its mouth up and just takes this massive, like, small sun to the face and just explodes into pieces. I'll figure out how to clear that off in a second. That's my attack.
So he just grabs his glass and takes a sip to that.
Oh, I can. Oh, yes.
Can you will.
Oh, I forgot about this. What's the radius on this? Oh, dear artificer. I'm learning things as we go, chat. Okay, there it is. It does multiple things. Each creature in that area. 15-foot cone, baby. Oh, since I am up on the roof, I have this extra advantage splayed out. I'm going to flip that switch on the arcane cannon to flamethrower. Oh. Yes. Standing over the edge. I'm gonna blast these. All right, they gotta make a DC 15 dexterity saving throw. There's gonna be 2 of them come in. First one, dex save.
Oh.
Let's go! Failure for the first 2. All right, on the next. Come on, baby. Oh, yes! That's 14, let's go!
Nice.
They will all fail. They will take 2d8
Ooh.
of fire damage.
Crispy.
Yahtzee, 9 more points of damage. Roasting these sons of bitches. That will be the end of my turn.
It's like a GNR show. We got music and fire.
Cletus is just calmly standing in the bar, and just the light is illuminating the front windows, and he's just peacefully drinking his whiskey. War is going on outside. Just calmly sipping on his whiskey.
I don't know who called it out at the very beginning, but somebody was absolutely right that this was just another Tremors.
Give me the elephant gun. I need more penetration.
Oh, how I turned the tavern into the armored room.
Yes.
Your
I
what's his
forgot about
name's
that.
house.
Yeah, his house.
All of these lizard folk are bloodied and hanging on for dear life. I guess I can just take its hit points away, right? Will it just show up dead then?
Your Bert's house. That's what it is. It was Bert. Because it was Bert and Heather Gummer were the 2 gun enthusiasts in Tremors. Their last name was Gummer. I mean, come on.
All right. Eastern lizard folk. They do not know that you are up in those trees at all. I'm not even gonna have them roll on that. There's not a chance in hell that they're even concerned about the trees because they're going for goods. This one's gonna make its way to that back door. Two of these are gonna come running. They're gonna beat on this back door. I'm gonna set on this specific door itself. I'm putting at 50 hit points since you have reinforced it.
No one's in here.
All right, here come. They each get 2 heavy club shots.
Is this Leightash playing this right now?
Oh,
Yeah, 100%.
Oh,
Just me
wow.
on the
That
roof, just
one.
sling low.
Natty 1, baby.
Hell
not expecting the extra steel plating, literally hits the back, club comes off, it's gonna smack them right back in the face again.
Hell yeah. Wasn't expecting the Tavern of Metal, were you?
That's gonna be a critical hit against their forehead. 7 points of damage to that specific lizard folk. It's gonna lose the rest of its turn. The other one's still beating its club up over there. It's gonna take a swing. Oh, 10, 2 armored, not gonna be able to do any specific damage to that back door. It's gonna swing again. Oh, let's go, 13. Tavern is 2 fortified. That's gonna end both of their turns, beating on the back door.
I don't want y'all coming in my back door.
Cletus.
Over here at the side, more beat down. Oh, 19 will hit.
That'll do it. Ha! Ha! Ha!
3 points of damage. Swinging the club again. Oh,
That armor's just too much now.
it's too much for him. Another 2 swings. That'll hit. All right, total of 8 damage so far. Last swing in from the lizard folk. Oh my God, those ones looming heavy. Last won't work. 8 points out of the 150. Sitting pretty, Cleet.
Oh, I'm good. I ain't even worried. I'm still sipping. I'm still sipping, bro.
Rims still spinning. All right, that's gonna end their turns. Big giant eastern lizard. This thing is going out on the prowl. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Perception check from Big Boy.
Looks like he's smelling the outhouse to me.
He's going.
He found out where the shitter was.
Damn radio.
He knows where we keep the old Dwarven bread.
That stuff we keep in the river. This is the stuff we keep in the absolute.
That's where we keep in the shitter.
See him? He's gonna bully the shitter. He's going in for a bite
Somebody
attack.
in there.
Listen, I didn't tell y'all, but that's also armored as well.
We must protect this house.
Protect the outhouse.
Leightash, is that you?
Oh my god. Yeah, it's not gonna hit either with an 11. It takes a giant bite. It's just latched onto the side. End of its turn. Garomesh, it is your turn.
All right, so do you want me to roll stealth check just to see, or are we thinking I'm stealth?
I mean, you're still stealth.
Okay. All right, well, pop shot these guys here.
Yeah.
We'll start with him. So I'll take the heavy crossbow first, and so with stealth I get advantage on that, correct?
Yes, absolutely.
Fuck yeah. Then I will also take sharpshooter with that. So I'll go for a -5 penalty to get 10 hit, plus 10 on damage. Let's see here. Let's configure this quick.
Your turn to work the system.
1d20.
Oh my god, pods with the perfect T-gasm emote when the lizards show up.
Sure here, so it'll be -5 plus 10.
The music's great, by the way.
Yeah.
I'm feeling the shit out of this moment.
Right?
Just
Laid up on the roof, just grinding it.
If I did this correctly.
Let's go! Another nat 20!
Is that cheat knifing?
Beauty. Beauty.
That's 3 nats, dude.
All right.
Go.
Don't worry, I haven't gone yet.
Oh my god.
So
Why you gonna talk like that?
make sure I got this. All right. So that's an automatic. How do you do on crits again? It's you automatically get full damage. And
Okay, so on that list, all you have to do now is click damage, critical damage on there.
Yeah.
On the combat log.
We did pull over a sheet, so he doesn't have that button.
oh yeah, I haven't been able to pull over my sheet yet. So.
Oh, you don't have D&D Beyond working?
I do, but I didn't pull over my sheet. Every time I tried to pull.
Oh, you don't.
You just muted.
No, you don't have to have the sheet pulled over to critically hit. You can still attack. You can still attack as normal. Initiative was the only thing that's bunked up.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, so just figure. You can just figure yours normally.
Okay, so, but it's the maximum die is the.
It's your roll plus all the dice max.
Okay.
So were you sharpshootering?
Yep. So 10 plus 10 plus 10, so 30 damage.
Yeah, that dude's dead. DTD, baby. DTD. Describe their demise.
So I immediately pull up and very tactical, like I have an AR rifle, and just immediately pop it off and drop the heavy crossbow, and as I drop it, it somehow swings back up onto my back, very Captain. And then as I do that, I pull up both hand crossbows. But the bolt just goes right through the back of his head to the.
Oh, your mic's cutting out on you.
Yeah, you're cutting out.
Let me turn.
I think you just have your thing too high.
The metal is too much.
Leightash is getting it up there.
Let's move the mic closer here. How's that? Is that better?
Yeah.
So far, so good.
Okay, I just moved the mic closer is all.
Yeah, I think the mic was just too far away.
Yeah.
So, I pulled it up, shot him. The bolt pinned him through the back of the head to the door, and then I drop it, and then it immediately like flips up onto my back, very Captain style. And then I pull out both hand crossbows from my bandolier, and they do the same action that the heavy crossbow did. They flip open and automatically.
Pretty cool.
So now I will take my next 2 attacks. I will take my
Get it.
second attack and a bonus action, and I will fire both of them on this guy here.
Does the door take damage from his bolts? So it's so strong.
Oh no, that shit went all lizard.
So
I was gonna have to have a word with him afterwards.
am I still stealthed or?
Yeah, it's still on the same turn.
Okay.
Because it would be like seconds. They wouldn't even know. And especially in a nat 20, that lizard's just like and slumps over. So go ahead and give yourself a advantage again.
Okay. Oh, come on.
Oh, it was almost another one, dude.
Damn. Another one might find you now.
So, one more time. Come on, man.
Get it.
There we go.
I saw that 20 pop up again.
What the fuck? Teasing ya.
Oh.
All right, so with that,
Falls back down to earth.
let's see.
You gonna jump up on that outhouse, boy?
Which way I want to go here? Oh,
Seems like a shitty spot to be.
Yep.
Take one of your inspiration and throw it away, Adam. Just
Almost.
I will,
Wait, you have the 9 he has? I think he's all right.
so with
Please,
those
I need
two,
them.
With those 2 misses, I'll just dash over to behind this wood pile here.
And out of the town.
That'll be my turn.
I'll just dash behind the woodpile and out of town.
And he's out. Did my help from out.
when you round the corner, you just see just giving it hell.
Just plain.
Burn, baby, burn. All right. Into Garomesh's turn. Let's see which giant lizard. Oh, this one's dead. Let's go. It's done.
Get out of here.
Oh, BFGs at the front door.
Here we go.
Oh yeah, they're going in. They're gonna go right up on either side of this, but when they swing, they will get themselves a taste of this. 4 attacks on the front door. Front door fortified. I'm gonna say that it's at 50 points as well, to make up the two main in and out points. After I get done rolling my swings, I'm gonna have you roll for damage.
Oh,
Cletus. All right. Boom. Big heavy clubs coming in.
Oof.
So 22 is gonna hit.
Yes. Thank God.
Wow.
Now he can put his hand in some blades. Good. Enjoy.
oh, that's right. You booby trapped the door.
He
Let's
just put his hand
go.
in blades. Enjoy. And he got nothing out of it.
Only got 3 damage.
3 damage and a whole shit ton more back at him. Let's go.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it didn't roll. He was supposed
yeah.
to do increased. He's supposed to do actually a 1d8. So we're gonna re-roll that bad boy.
I was wondering.
Crap.
Yeah, Yeah, I thought I did the macro right. Oh, but I just rolled a 12. That ain't the right one either. Try about that, RoBear.
Yes!
one plus
solid
4.
one.
So 5 points done to the front door. Second attack. Oh, 10's not going to get the job done. All right. Next BFG, swinging. Oh, critical lizard hit. All right, so that is plus 4, plus 8, 12 points plus this roll. Oh my God.
The one.
Yeah!
The one.
Wow.
Let's go. 5.
Keep
Door,
on
Cletus.
knocking,
Hell of a
ain't
door.
nobody in. Ain't nobody
A
here.
hell of a door. Well,
Listen,
so
my
that's only
daddy
going to be
taught me right.
13. All right, only 18 points of damage. Last swing at the door. 17 just hits. All right. Oh. We're going to get up. We got 30 points done on the front door, but now you get to roll for damage on this. So Cletus, you get to go over into your spells, go all the way down to the 3rd level, and you'll see the 64 right next to that cloud of daggers. Hit roll on that beautiful bean footage.
Do I hit cast or just roll?
Not cast, you'll just go over to the damage. Let's go. They're both going to take 14 points of slashing damage.
Ooh, nice.
Love it.
Booyah. They're just hammering through.
Steak knives just grinding.
That's right. I forgot they're the snake knives.
Yeah, they're snake
the
knives,
snake
remember?
knives. Oh,
I love that flavor. That's great.
so good. All right, big boys done. Big boy in plate armor. It's going to come around and check and see what the hell is going on over here with this screaming. And it's going to see just lizard men on fire. One of the lizard exploded. Ooh, who got that phone call?
I must have dropped out somehow.
Oh yeah, you did.
He cast invisibility.
Boom. I'll get you back in, buddy.
Can't see me.
There he is.
The magic
Flex.
man.
Back.
Flex, flex, flex.
Yeah.
That lizard commander is going to start barking out commands. You can see, even though they are on fire, they are emblazoned by his call.
Oh dear.
That'll be the end of the lizard commander's turn. Umber, it is your turn.
All right. Well, seeing that Garomesh jumped over here to the left, I think I will follow suit and head that direction as well. And I can get all the way up to this guy and as I do, you'll see once again, I kind of like, as I run, rake my hands on the ground, and you'll see the air and the dust kind of lift up around me, and then I'll just throw my hand forward, and the 3 closest lizard people start to have this like dust start to swarm around them and get in their eyes as I cast Bane on the 3 closest wizards.
Yeah.
Let's go.
So
That'll
they-
counteract it. They're back to flat rolls. They no longer have that emboldenedness from the commander that gave them a +4. They're back to flat rolls.
And then, so I cast that, and then I will spend a key point and do Flurry of Blows and attack twice. So, first roll. 11 to hit the one in front of me.
11 will not hit. Ding!
Fair enough. Fair enough. Oh wait, yeah, I have a D4 bless.
Or you're blessed.
12.
Ting! Off the back of that turtle shell.
All right, one more attack.
Oh, right in that one.
That was almost on the one.
19. Does that hit?
19 will hit.
All right, then he's gonna take 6 bludgeoning damage as I just like release this in this swarm, and it doesn't seem to really affect me, even though I'm standing right in it. And then I swing once and miss, and then I just catch him with an uppercut. And then yeah, that's my turn.
Are you just using bare fists, or do you have like a really cool like fist weapon?
He has, so you'd see as he's like swinging, and this is something that he tightened when he was inside, but it's basically these bands that wrap around, and they're like this very sturdy leather, but they're of like a crimson color, and you can tell they've just seen a shitload of blood.
Nice.
Let's go, baby. DTD, describe that demise on the money.
Yes. All right, so yeah, the dust comes up and it's swirling, and like I swing once and it kind of ducks, and then when it turns around, you just see me kind of do this like quick soft leap, and then I just like straight cold clock, and you just swear as I punch, you just hear the snap of a neck with so much force. Goes down.
Hell yes.
And then you'd see me kind of like stand proper again, almost like expectant, waiting for them to approach. That will be my turn.
Ooh, yeah. All right. Western lizard folk. Swiggity swooty coming for Umber's booty. Seeing their brethren go down, 3 of them are going to race to you.
Boy.
Six swing into the clubs, all coming your way.
Whew.
But they are straight up. $15 to hit on the first.
Just hits.
18 to hit on the second.
Hits.
8 on the third will miss. Oh.
Hits.
Fourth will hit. Oh, let's go!
natty one.
Nat 1 will take out the last 2. As they just get spun around, they will do damage to the person that is next to them, however.
Yes.
Oh, let's go!
wow.
Let's match! Oh,
That's great.
oh, let's go.
I would say that Umber, as it goes to swing, after he's seeing these like swings and some of them hit, it's almost like he's analyzing their fighting technique. And then when that last one swings, you just see him throw his arm out, and it just redirects and hits straight into the other lizard.
These guys got to be hurting after that thunder damage.
But 3 of them hit me, so
Boom. This one right here, DTD. It is done.
Yes.
Nice.
The one in the front. Boom. All right. 3 of the 4 connected. Here comes that damage. Eight points of damage. Max on the first. 11 points from that 3. One last one. And then 6. 17 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oof.
And even cut through your temporary hit points.
Nope.
Redunk. All right.
Bless up, Cletus. Bless up.
Bless up.
The BFG lizard that the commander is riding on, it's gonna stay mounted with them. Vess, it is your turn.
All right. Well, I don't like that big boy over there. So Vess is gonna make her way to the edge of the roof here and look out to the big one. And I am going to cast Erupting Earth. 20-foot radius. So that
Let's go.
is. Oh, how do I move?
That just sounds cool.
Yes. Wait till you see this. Okay. It's. Oops. Hold on.
Just wait.
Just wait till you see this.
Sit
I don't
back,
make
have
it
a
bigger.
beer. Wait till you see this.
How do I make it 20 feet? Hold on. I keep making new ones. All right. Well.
It takes a second to get the hang of. You got to like slow drag it. It's 20-foot radius, you said?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna create one because I kind of got the hang of it now.
So Vess, she goes in her pouch and pulls out a black obsidian stone, and as she holds it and grasps it in her hand, these guttural words come from her mouth. She clenches it in her hands, and the rock melts in her palm, and she throws it out. And as she does, the droplets like scatter on the ground and begin. It's almost to like the music of the metal that it's playing right now. The ground erupts, and yeah, the ground just starts cracking and into like shrapnel flying everywhere. And he has to make a Dex saving throw 13 DC.
Where do you want this bad boy centered at? By the way?
Right on the big commander.
The commander. Okay, got it.
Yes.
I was gonna say, I was like, hey, Cletus.
I was like, not on Cletus's bar.
Cletus, this is recoil up the porches.
Yeah, my smoking section was there.
And I gave you my last bit. Oh, yeah.
The porch is.
What save do I make?
Dex save 13.
Dex save 13.
Yep.
All right, mounted combatant on this lizard. We're gonna have advantage on the back of this lizard. Dexterity saving throw, advantage roll. Oh, let's go! Let's go! Both low, 8 and a 4. Will not get the job done.
And let's see what it is. 21 bludgeoning damage. And the area is now difficult terrain
Oh,
for this big boy.
slowing him down. GG's. Nice job.
Let's go. I haven't figured out how to
insane.
stack tokens yet. After you cast this spell, you can see just that lizard scrambling. It's taking all of this massive damage. Ryder pulling back on the reins. That commander points its sword up towards you.
You'll pay for this.
Speaking common back at you.
Oh dear. Dear, I think I've upset this one.
All right. Looking down at the time, it is 12:51. I'm going to let Cletus take his turn, Leightash take his turn, and I will start off the top of the round next week.
Oh,
So I saw the happenings to Umber with the little fight he had. So I'm going to, you said hold shift and move?
You can drag and drop. You're stuck on the movement. You want to go up to the little human on the left hand side, the basic controls. Then you should just be able to move your token normally.
There you go. So I'm going to move to that window. I'm pretty sure I have enough moves for that.
Oh yeah, you got plenty of movement for that.
I'm going to he's still in temp, right?
Yeah, he's still in temp.
Yeah, by 3.
I'm gonna cast Healing Word on him.
Actually, you don't have to cast Healing Word because you can't heal the temp hit points. Now,
Okay.
if they get something that's called Health Point Maximum, then you can heal those back, but temps you can't.
Gotcha. Okay, then I actually have a backup plan for that. I'm going to actually, not sure how many movements do I get total.
You have 30 feet of movement.
Okay. I was gonna get within touching range of him because I need to touch him. Can I do that?
No, you'll be too
Let me start
far.
swinging, Sweet Caroline.
You'll
I
be
want to
too.
touch him.
You'll be too far away from touch since you were like in the center of the tavern.
Yeah.
You'll be too far away from touch. You're looking at Eldritch Blast right now. You get 2 of those on the cantrip. You can reach out and touch them and smack one of those lizards down, and you can choose.
I was gonna give him Mage Armor if I could, but he said I couldn't reach him.
So when you have Mage Armor on, it is only on you. You can't give it to somebody. So you would have to forego it.
Gotcha. Okay, I'm learning.
Heck yeah, you're learning.
I'll do an Eldritch Blast.
Cool. And you get to choose 2 targets on that. You can send 2 of the blasts to a specific one, or you can spread them out.
I'll hit them both since they're low.
Well, you also get to choose. Like, you can literally just fire off the one, and then, if you down it, you move on to the next.
Okay, I will.
No penalty on that. So you go to your cantrips. This will be actions all. You'll see your Eldritch Blast right up at the top. D20
So
plus
I started
6.
blasting.
So I started blasting. So
Love it.
Busting makes me feel good.
all right, I think I'm good. So I'm going to reach forward using my full hand open, and I'm going to stare at the one on the right side, on the eastern side of Umber, and I'm going to start chanting tongues. Since I know pretty much any language, it's just going to be a random murmur of crazy words that mean literally nothing other than to me.
I went to school with these
I'm going to
Pentecostals.
Eldritch Blast the eastern with the lizard there.
All right, let's do
Hell
it.
yeah.
Like that.
So I need to do a roll to see if I hit first, correct?
Yep, so go on your D&D Beyond, go to Actions, Eldritch Blast, and hit the roll to hit. A +6. Oh yeah, 21, that'll hit.
Jesus. And then roll for damage.
Yeah. 7 points of
Nice.
damage. DTD. That is
Bam.
just the number that you need to down that sumbitch. Go ahead.
He just explodes past Umber and gets a little lizard all over his side of his face. Just a tiny bit, not too much. Just enough to realize I'm still there for you.
Hell yeah.
And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to reach my hand out and I'm going to attempt a second one to get the one off the back of him.
With a Philip Seymour Hoffman rainbow.
Rainbow! Umber, why don't you kneel down for a second?
Oh, 17 hits.
And I actually do.
Oh, dude.
You yelled that, and I actually just like dropped to a knee real quick.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
4 points of damage on this other one. Oh, let's freaking go, baby. D. Describe their demise, wiping out another.
The second one just, you could just see him rolling head over foot, just flopping backwards into the bush. And Umber's just got lizard down the right side of his face. A little gunk. There you go, buddy.
Some lizard guts.
I just give a nod, and then I turn and look at the captain, the commander.
Staring back at big boy. All right. That'll be the end of your turn, Cletus. Leightash, send us off, baby.
Leightash literally walking across the roof, playing the best metal show in his mind he's ever played. As he starts strolling up, he's got guitar swung down low. He's ready to go. He's going to go shatter once again on this other group to the east side now?
Yeah, to
east
the
side
east.
now. Once again, Constitution saving throw for those two lizard cronies as he starts playing them deep drop chords.
Lizard cronies, actual indigenous people, you take your pick, you know? It's a difficult situation. All right.
You want me to call them scales? All right, scales on the east side. They're getting messed up right now.
All right. Saving throw. Constitution coming in.
Oh,
Wow.
that was a journey. That was a journey.
There's one fail. That's it? Just that one group? Oh!
Oh no, it's just 2, so it'll take the first. They'll both fail.
They are getting with. Whoa! Just one. Just the first one. Lord.
Shatter.
All the shatter in the world. 15 damage on those two as he sits there and he digs deep, starts playing bar chords, focusing in on that one last strum. Boom! Hits it down, and it echoes from his lute straight down, blasting into them.
I said I was gonna lead off, but I think I'm gonna take my turn since I see you out there blasting.
Dude, let's go! Come on!
So I started blasting.
I'm playing the most metal concert of my life right now on the top of this roof. Beatles, sit down!
I'm gonna race across to the other side, seeing these lizard folk beat up. Squitch is still on flamethrower. Dexterity saving throw. DC 15.
I'm getting like Mad Max vibes. You're like rocking
Right?
out, and then the flamethrower just comes out. Like,
Oh my god.
If
drum
my
with them
guitar
doing the
had a
drums.
flamethrower, I would be the guy on the front of the fucking Mad Max thing right now.
They'll take half damage. Witness me! These sons of bitches. All right, they're gonna take half
Classic.
damage. And my computer's gonna completely freeze. There we go.
See, should have stopped on his turn.
I know. I got hungry.
No,
I
you
got
gotta start
hungry.
blasting.
Come
Get
on.
hungry, stay hungry.
Come on, flamethrower.
Now the real question is, does the flamethrower have recoil?
No, recoil has the flamethrower.
Hey.
One plus two plus two plus one, not 2 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1.
Let's go. Still enough to be able to wipe them out at half damage with 5. Roast this set. All right. With no healing left to do, I'm going to go flip that switch on my cannon. And I'm going to see that lizard over there giving that shit shack hell.
Just humping it.
Was that Leightash?
Every time.
In true 90s action fashion.
Hey, lizard, it's time to use it or lose it.
I'm gonna fire off my radiance cannon over its way.
Oh, shit. Get her done.
Let's see if I can explode it while it's gnawing on the
Gonna
outhouse.
have a barbecue tonight.
I,
Hey, lizard is really good.
I protect the shitter for the mortals. 16. 16 hit. Yes, 16 hits. Armor class.
Say, don't forget, you got blessed and you've got inspiration. So
Yeah.
damn, you
Oh,
better-
God. I
Blessed and inspiration.
That's true. I got a lot of inspiration. Oh my God, I need higher rolls is what I need.
3, 2, 1.
10 points of damage on the big boy. Not going to be enough to drop it. Skadoosh.
I think I just pissed it off.
Nice job. Great. One pissed off lizard around the shitter. We're all gonna die. And it's your fault.
And that is where we're going to pick up knee deep in this battle
Oh boy.
next week. But you guys have already literally just wrecked shop. Let's go.
Commander and the two bad boys.
Lizard body everywhere.
The bar is safe.
I really
don't
did.
I don't know about that.
I really thought I would get more shots in on the bar. I really thought I would have put more damage on it.
Oh, you can't mess with my bar.
I wanted a good fear instilled at least.
Good luck.
Oh my gosh.
You know
Yeah.
what I wish I could do? I wish I could weld my healing towards them into like a hammer that I could heal the door. I
Yes.
wish that was an option. Like just start hammering away, fixing the door.
It is an option in my games. I'm sorry I didn't bring it up earlier. I do let you as healers fix constructs like the airship, the whatever you're in. In this case, the tavern would work. 100%.
Oh, well, we'll see next week what happens then. We'll find out if I fix the
I
damn door.
appreciated your help. Okay, that was very helpful. So thank you.
Hell
Just sick
yeah.
of people shooting arrows in my door.
I am so ready for some more RP next week. Like nobody's business. You guys are awesome. It's so good to be back at the table with you and with Cletus. Oh my God.
Yes, Cletus.
It's been so fun.
Oh, you guys are awesome.
My nerves are kind of shook off now.
Killed it. Like, damn, you're a natural.
Old your ringer.
I've been doing it for like 20 years, just not in this
Ah, you're right.
Hey, announcements for everybody else's programming they got going on this week. Shoot your shots.
Tracie.
Me? Well, I have.
Yes.
I have lots of things going on this week. Every day of the week, basically. So Friday and Sunday, we play D&D over at my channel. Friday nights is Descent into Avernus, and then Sundays we play Icewind Dale: Realm of the Frostmaiden. Me and Adam play in that campaign together. So feel free to stop by and say hi. And yeah, that's what I got going on this week.
Yeah. Cletus, you got any announcements over on your side, my friend?
I just play a lot of games and do fun stuff on my channel. That's it.
Night Owls,
Twitch.tv/Cletus Buford.
you'll never be lonely. You think
No.
Cletus is fun time? Wait till you see him with the rest of his friends in the late shift. If you guys are up late, check this man out,
Late.
please.
Late.
Like RoBear late. But there's times he's up there at kind of our start time too, doing various video games. So please, if you have not followed Mr. Cletus Buford, do yourself a favor and do that for me, please. Guys, we got D&D the rest of the week. We'll be doing our session 0 on Friday for the community game, getting that bad boy lined out, but it'll be Rime of the Frostmaiden for us on Saturday, possibly the last episode of the campaign. Let's go as they find
Big feels on that one.
Oh, big feels. I'm very, very excited for that. And finally some combat coming up on Thursday, or you may skate out of it again. You never know. It's on the radar. I'm so proud of you guys.
I mean, when you're literally trying to survive for your life, fighting isn't the most important thing.
It's true.
I'm not much of a fighter, but I try, and I have a cute fox.
Hey, kid, just shut up and swing at the guy who's trying to kill you, all right?
I have tightened ye old belt, that is for sure. Oh, okay, guys. Much love. Thanks for joining us for the first Eberron. We'll see you guys next Wednesday, 9 p.m. CDT, 7 p.m. Pacific.